Hey, it's Ben from Death Battle, and you should subscribe to Raccoon Bro VA.
Trash bin talk. Hello, everybody. My name is Raccoon Bro VA. Welcome back to another episode of Trash Picks Talk. And we have a brand new guest with us for this one. Say hello to the incomparable and oh so talented editor, Yoshe, also known as JetRay on YouTube. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
yes, that's
glad
what.
to have you.
Thank you for the voice
Hello.
reveal. That's what Yoshe sounds like. Everybody, get used to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
He sounds
it's
exactly
actually
like
really
Bitsy.
awesome. I was trying to do like a fucking Silverstein like voice.
I was thinking of you made me think of the pie from that regular show episode where it's like, hey, well, look who came crawling back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
it's
my
really
god.
cool to
I'm
be
thinking
here.
of another character that has that kind of voice, but it's blanking on me right now.
All right. Well, we all have some long overdue matchups that we've wanted to talk about, and a lot of presentation deals, including our very first one, Yoshe's very first submission on here. Let's.
Wait, we're doing this now?
Oh, we're doing it now, buddy.
Oh,
We're doing it now.
I hope.
What?
Yep.
Hope you brought your game face, baby.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
here we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gundam. Oh yeah, it's that guy that faced Gambit in 1 Minute Melee.
It's
Yeah.
it's his
NBC
profile
guy.
picture.
Jin
Yep.
Shoutame.
It's directly my YouTube profile picture. It's Jin
Nice.
Saltame from Cyberbots versus Domon Kashu from Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Ooh, we need more
Ooh.
Gundam characters on the show, so I love
Ooh, isn't this the guy with the burning Gundam?
Yep, that's the guy with the burning Gundam.
Yeah.
He should probably see a
But-
doctor about that.
But the official name in Japan is called the God Gundam.
Yeah, I remember having a whole conversation with my friend Andrew about that, who is the guy that cameoed in my Optimus vs. Gundam review with the black cat profile.
So basically, he's the guy on fire.
I love it.
Well, technically, so both Jin and Domon pretty much possess big ass robots that their father inherited pretty much.
Right.
But for Jin, and both fathers ended up in being in a terrible situation. For Jin is being killed by a certain comrade of his named Shade.
Mm.
And Jin swore revenge and donned the Blodia, the giant mech he has, which is all red. And Domon, his dad was kind of blundered by Domon's own brother, who pretty much stole the Devil Gundam for himself and pretty much killed his mom and sent his dad into a coma.
Ooh, so is that why it's like God Gundam versus Devil Gundam?
Yes.
God, all right,
that's
I love it.
sick.
I love subtlety.
Also,
Yeah,
both are
good.
pretty hot-headed and pretty much, yes, they both possess fire. But the main thing I want to talk about for this matchup, it's more than just the giant robots, but it's the pilots themselves that matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's more man than machine.
Right.
Right.
Was Jin in any Marvel vs. Capcom games?
Yes. He was in MVC
Only-
1 and MVC 2.
And
he
that's
never
it.
got he never got a 3D model. That sucks.
Yeah,
Nope.
nah.
I hope he's in that.
MVC
I hope he's in that Sega versus Capcom fan game that is being developed.
That'd be-
I desperately hope so.
Yeah,
I mean, he is recently in a modded Marvel. He was in a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 mod at least.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the mod with Asura and Leon Kennedy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Cyclops and all
Nice.
these other characters.
Verse of Raw. So
But yeah,
No, we're wrong.
my only experience with Jin was definitely through the MVC games, and that's why the biggest thing that I associate with Jin is the fact that he gets naked in his supers.
whoa.
Oh yeah, he just literally strips down to something of I don't know, a spa or something. Even rubbing himself with a towel so much he catches on fire.
Not as
Wild.
uncommon as you would think when it comes to giant mech shows. and their
Oh yeah,
pilots.
Gurren Lagann did a lot of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's one
Even
episode of that.
even I remember Gundam having a bit of that too.
But yeah, like I kind of want to basically personally see this as like a more grounded Simon Kyle is like I like to say. honestly.
Okay.
That's-
Okay, I
So,
see
like,
the appeal.
Grounded in the sense that it doesn't get as insane with the dimensional tiering.
Absolutely not.
And the cosmic shit.
Yeah, this would be.
Simon versus Kyle, just not outerversal.
How do you
Absolutely.
imagine the look of this fight? What style are we gonna go for here?
Probably in the like a tournament sense or something like that, but it probably started in like one of the many countries that spread across the G Gundam series, which for some reason every single country there is like their own space station. And Mexico literally has like a country which is literally in the shape of a fucking sombrero.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Oh my god.
It's like the Peter Griffin being like bueno, and then he runs off onto the UFO sombrero.
Yeah,
The sombrero foe.
I talked about this matchup actually in another like a server, and someone made like a script for it. Like it's probably like starts in one of them called Neo Japan, where Domon's like meditating or something. But I like to see it in like the tournament style to it, both being in their giant robots, and they both go out of bounds, and then later on, throughout the climax of it, they're on foot.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Mm.
So, do these guys have like hand-to-hand experience they'd be able to bring to the table?
Oh, absolutely. They even have their own swords too.
Oh, sick. Oh,
Nice.
we need a
sword
no
fight
more
in here
arm.
as well.
We need a no more armors Tony moment with these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
That
cool.
that would be
That'd
very
be
cool.
So, are you thinking sprites for this? Like, would there be 3D models available, or like hand drawn perhaps?
I'm thinking like a mix of the both. Like probably like have the mechs be 3D, but also have like the fighters be their own like animation style or something.
Okay, like a 2.5D sort of thing, kind of like what they
Or like
did. What they did with Amuro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
pretty
say with
much.
Yeah,
with
with
Gundam
Amuro.
versus Gundam. Yeah.
All right, yeah, and like something similar to like what Lex versus Doom did as well, or just like any video game like Live Alive or Octopath Traveler. Like once they like get bust out of the mechs, like maybe there's sprite
Right,
models
yeah.
on like these like hyper detailed 3D backgrounds. I love that aesthetic, by the way. That's one of my
Those
favorite.
are so cool.
One of my favorite
They're
art
really good,
styles.
yeah.
And oh man, like, do you think their Gundams will go at it? Do you think maybe like halfway through the fight or like 3/4 through the fight, they would destroy each other's mechs, and then it would be an on foot battle? Like at one point of
Yeah.
the fight, do you think that would happen?
Probably like at the 3/4 of the fight,
Mm.
like the 3/4 part or whatever you want to call that.
Like
Yeah.
the
So-
rising
but-
or falling climax.
Probably that. But like,
Yeah.
you want to know what's funny? Both also have golden forms.
Oh my god.
Jin's ultimate has like a golden form where he just literally becomes like a fucking tank, just like taking no damage as he's like walking through
Nice.
it. And I think Domon's becomes golden when he like believes in himself or whatever the fuck. I don't remember the last time I saw it.
Okay.
But like a friend of mine
Oh.
addressed it to me. It's like he's just resembling the fucking Lord Genome gif of Jin.
Whoa.
Just, like, imagine like a Domon doing his like shining finger sword, but then like Jin goes golden and then just charges forward and breaks to the chest where Domon's like controlling inside it.
Oh, I can imagine it now. Just like that like establishing shot, and you just like see just the impact frame of them going, of the line going like right through the mech, and like the and like there's
Oh,
the music
yeah.
cuts out.
It's just like it's something I said in general.
Not to
That's it.
not to immediately bring it back to Sonic, obviously, but like his fight with the very first mech. Oh,
Giganto.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I'll be sure to
yeah.
put that GIF in the video so people know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, that would go hard. Yeah.
Man, Lord Genome is such a
Yeah.
cool character.
He's fucking
Yeah.
rad.
Absolutely.
But yeah, back to
Yeah.
these guys. Do you think they would be like kindred spirits? Do you think they would hate each other?
No, they're hot-headed as fuck.
Oh, nice.
So okay,
Do you have an idea who you think would win?
no chill.
Definitely Domon. Absolutely Domon.
Andrew would appreciate that answer.
Oh yeah, and also I think that I heard that Domon's voiced by Mark Gotha, who went on to voice Mega Man X.
Oh,
Nice.
That's sick. That's cool.
Good to see it.
And Jin has no English voice actor.
Right.
Oh well.
Oh.
let
So
me
we
see.
could have almost like a
Like a Tekken thing where it's just
Yeah.
like one
Yeah,
speaking
yeah,
English,
yeah.
the other speaking Japanese.
Kazuya.
Who knows?
All right.
Dictabu.
I need-
Yeah, Geese
I wanna
versus
see-
Heihachi.
I want to see what Yuji. His name is Yuji Yuda. I want to see what he's like most famous for. Oh,
Yuda.
the guy that voiced Jin for most games. He's apparently also the Japanese voice of Strider, Hiryu, and Blanca.
Oh really?
Nice.
Right.
Love to see it.
Nice.
It says Brock as well. I'm not sure if that means Brock from Pokemon or somebody else. It's like
There are a lot of Brocks.
I want to. Oh no, it is Brock from Pokemon. Nice.
Oh,
cool.
sick.
So
Oh shit.
and also Wubba Fett and Infernape. That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
The man's got range.
Oh, I love to see
Hell
it.
yeah.
Good job, Yuji.
But succeeded
Good job,
throughout
man.
the years.
All
yeah.
right.
I kind of want just more representation for like old fighting games, especially giant robot fights in general.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, this one's even better. Okay, so Yuji voices Jin in like the fighting games, like Marvel vs. Capcom, but in the original Cyberbots Full Metal Madness, he's voiced by Toru Furuya, who is also the original voice of Amuro and Yamcha as well.
And yeah,
That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny if we actually get like Amuro, who's a voice actor, back to play as Jin, but just like in
That would be
English or
cool.
something. I don't know.
That's wild.
Does
That's
does,
crazy.
what's the name of the Burning Gundam guy again? I forget.
Domon?
Domon.
Domon, yes, yeah. Has Domon ever met Amuro, or are they like separate?
What do you mean? I
think the Gundam continuity is like I don't know if they're in the same series.
Mobile Fighter G Gundam is kind of like a spin-off series from the original Gundam.
Yeah.
Cyberbots is also a side series of like another Capcom game.
Does
As another comparison.
the Burning Gundam series, does that take place like roughly within the same time span as the original Gundam, or is it set several years later?
I don't really know. It feels like a separate like timeline or something.
Okay, all right, cool.
Makes sense.
Oh man, we found some crazy pulls here. Like, I love that we managed to find new connections to add to this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, hey, robot battles are always a recipe for success.
I never get enough of
They
them.
are welcomed in this household.
It is a damn crime that we don't have more Gundam episodes. So I'm totally for this. And hey, if Capcom does another fighting game and they add Jin to it, we bring back like Cyberbot popularity, then hey, that's a good reason to bring this one on. So
At least
there you go.
Cyberbots is in Dead Rising.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All right. Are you ready to move on, Yosh?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
All
right.
right. For our next one, we gotta talk about Donkey Kong
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
Crash
Oh,
Bandicoot.
yes.
Crash,
Okay,
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
versus Donkey Kong.
Oh man. You want to talk about confusing timelines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just finished playing Bonanza and I want this more than ever.
Yay! So is it safe to say that DK versus Crash is like your preferred matchup for DK?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, nice.
Mostly just because I've been a Crash fan since I was like 6.
That's awesome. Well, Behemoth, take it away.
Yeah, this was the matchup I submitted for this episode. I even made this thumbnail myself. I'm trying to experiment a little bit with thumbnails. I tried to have these characters look a little bit more like saturated out to kind of give like it's like a temple mural kind of thing. But yeah, I think we all know DK Crash. Like the matchup admittedly doesn't have like a lot of thematics going for it. The most.
Oh, are you kidding me? Like
Well,
I've
in the sense of like
Ooh.
these two characters that like at like their baseline are just like characters that like canonically aren't bright and just have like an infatuation for fruit. But
I
they
mean,
make
I
up for
have
it.
a connections list I can get you, and it's
Oh,
it's
someone's
pretty
about to get
wide.
schooled.
Hang on, I'm
It's about
gonna.
to get really autistic.
Let-
While you're looking that up, I gotta say, I don't care what anyone says. I think their most recent designs are like the best these two
They
have
are
ever
so
looked.
I agree.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
I like
100%
the
agree.
current Donkey
They are
Kong.
really
Mainly for
good.
DKs, since it just shows more like cartooniness and just it feels more alive, if that makes sense.
Like,
Mhm.
we saw
Yeah.
what he looked like in the Illumination film, and little did we know that was a taste of like
precursor.
what like the new baseline for DK. I love that Nintendo has been like a lot more experimental with updating the designs as opposed
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
keeping the old soup models that we had
Yeah.
for several decades. And with
Yeah.
Crash, I mean, look,
Yes, there's a redesign every other game.
the insane
yeah.
trilogy is cool. This might be a hot take. One of the things I'm not as big on with the insane trilogy is the art style. I think it sometimes can be a little
Yeah,
ugly.
I get that.
Especially that damn
Yeah.
polar bear. But with Crash 4, it is so beautifully fluid and cartoony, and just like the right amount of squash and stretch that this kind of character needs. And also, I love the guy playing him too. I think his name is something Scott Porter, I believe.
Yeah, I forgot off the top of my head.
Okay.
It's not the original voice actor who played
right.
Wacko.
Jess Harnell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, Scott
Oh,
White.
hang
His
on.
name is Scott
Somebody's
White.
knocking on my door. I'll be right back.
Oh, all good.
Oh.
Not Scott Porter. It's Scott White. I think he does a great job as Crash. But
But,
yeah,
like,
I need to actually play Crash 4. Admittedly, I own it, but I've like put it off for a while, and which is ridiculous because it came out on my birthday. So you'd think I would have played it day one.
So
I mean, though, regardless of if like there are more thematics than I
Okay.
originally thought, I think what this matchup just really
Mm-hmm.
excels at is just a very fun fight idea. Like, it's
Yeah.
just, like,
Oh yeah.
like because these two are like definitely
Mm-hmm.
among the goofier side of cartoony platformers, and also a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if raunchy's the right word, but like they're definitely more
Irreverent.
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 Yeah.
Yes, that's the best. That's the better word. They're more
Okay.
irreverent than like your typical like your Mario's and other like cutesy platformers. So like
I mean,
think it's just like
You got
it's an
Crash
inherent-
Bandicoot doing the suck it dance. You got Crash doing the
Yeah.
suck it dance during his victories.
Mm-hmm.
You got an inherent like there's an inherent like scrappiness and like just
Yeah.
just like a brutalness that can come with this fight.
Mhm.
But like there's specifics that come with the most recent game that we can talk about. But Flip, you can go first.
Yeah. Okay, I got the list. Okay, both are animals, live on an island, obviously. Mascots of platforming. Both were the most successful mascots for their respective companies.
Okay.
DK with Donkey Kong, the original Nintendo game that launched them. Crash Bandicoot eventually became their mascot
Mm-hmm.
of Sony.
Oh, yeah, for a while.
Naughty
Both had
Dog.
love of fruit, obviously one for fruits and bananas. Both smash wooden containers, that was kind of a other thing. DK with barrels and Crash with the crates. Both have histories with sentient masks, like Crash is obvious, but DK did have that one stint with the tiki masks and DK Returns.
remember
I think it's the Tiki Tech tribe or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
was a
And
fun
both
romp.
constantly battle against a villain who kidnapped their loved ones.
Aw.
Because, like, Cortex's first thing was kidnapping Tawna, and K. Rool has a history of kidnapping Kongs.
All right.
Yeah,
nice.
well,
Literally his
it's
own
in,
thing.
DKC 2, he kidnaps Donkey Kong, and then in DKC 3, he kidnaps Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong.
And in DK64, doesn't he kidnap, like, everybody else?
No.
I'm not sure. I don't
It's like-
think so.
I feel like he just gave up after that. It's like he got beat up by a baby.
And
Yeah, the
then,
whole
with the
point- the
new
whole point of,
games giving them, with Crash 4 and DK Bonanza giving them, like, new powers and, like, a new revival in the popularity. Like,
Yes.
this is just one matchup that I really want to see happen.
Flip pretty much alluded to it, but
Oh,
their
by
most
the way,
recent outing-
to confirm it, yes, King K. Rool does kidnap Donkey Kong's friends at the beginning of 64.
Oh, okay. But Flip alluded to in the sense of like their newest outing gives them like a bunch of new stuff that like I definitely think warrants these two coming back on the show. Because with Crash, I think is his game's been out for longer, so we can just talk about it real quick. Crash in Crash 4 gains the powers of 4 brand new masks called the Quantum Mask. Sorry, I was about to say the Elementals, but the Quantum Mask. One, Lonnie Lowly phases things in between realities. Ika slows down time. Akano can make Crash do like a really fast purple spin, and then
isn't that like the heavy like black hole one?
Yeah, it's something like that. I actually think I swapped them. Ika flips gravity, and then Kapuna Wa she slows down time. And like it makes for like just more fun ability uses for Crash. But then with DK, spoilers for DK Bonanza. Sorry, anybody who has played it yet.
I don't have a Switch
with
too,
the
so
help
you're fine.
Fair enough. DK, with the help of a young Pauline, is able to undergo what the game calls Bonanza transformations, which allows DK to transform into a specific creature that gains him new powers. So there are 5 in total. There's the Kong Bonanza, which pretty much just makes DK a stronger Kong. He has like the ability to do a wind-up punch that can has like a shockwave effect. He has the Zebra Bonanza, which gains him incredible speed. He has the Ostrich Bonanza, which allows him to fly in the air and also rain down exploding eggs, which, I think that might be a little nod to Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie, which,
It's also funny because ostriches can't fly.
Egg.
Yeah, also true. He has an Elephant Bonanza, which gives him a trunk that can suck up any environment. And he also has the Snake Bonanza, which allows him to recoil his body to make to jump high distances and also slow down time.
Cool.
Wait, what?
So yeah, there could be some time manipulation stuff, like
we could actually
they're moving faster than the eye can see. Like you wouldn't think it from these.
It would be
two.
like that scene from Link Cloud 2.
We could unironically get a Dante versus Clive
and
interaction.
DK has Pauline. It wouldn't really be considered outside help since they both have it.
I was just about to get into that. Is this considered like a 1v2 or just like standard 2v2?
Well, I mean, like Crash has Aku and DK has Pauline. I think it's pretty even.
Oh, so we do give them Pauline and Aku.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only way DK gets his Bonanza.
That's fair.
Yeah, he can't use his Bonanza powers without Pauline's singing because she sings songs in order to help DK transform in the first place.
In that case, that's how we would be able to get like more dialogue in this, because I would prefer that they get a voice actor for Pauline if they do that route. And like maybe use like singing, like archive singing from the actual game if they need to.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, you know what? That would be a good way to. Sorry.
I was gonna say like it would also be good in the sense of like having voices for Pauline and Aku.
Yeah.
Only because DK and Crash like canonically also like they don't talk.
They're
or like at least like they don't speak coherently.
I mean, you could still make them like probably give voice actors to like do noises.
Yeah, exactly. I would like them to do that for as well.
One thing I was thinking, we were talking about how they would give a voice actor to Pauline. Why not make it diegetic? Add Pauline singing into the backing track.
Yeah, I would love that.
Ooh.
Maybe
do what they did with
what if they got
in Bloom Adagio?
What if they got one of the singers that collabs with Brandon Yates a lot?
That would be so cool.
And like got her actually do dialogue in the actual battle as well.
Yes.
I think that would be neat.
The track in a lot of ways will go hard because the music of both of these series is so like distinct. Like it's just so like once you hear it, it's like, oh, that's DK and Crash. So it's like I definitely think it would be a real natural blend between these two. And then you add in like jazzy. Jazzy stuff mixed with like xylophones and marimbas, and then like have like Pauline singing for like if they want to do like the Bonanza transformations, like or even just like an original song, like that would just go so hard.
In that case,
the Bonanza forms also have their own unique like backing tracks. Like,
they have like
just the typical like rocking with chanting in the background. Zebra's got the flamenco guitar.
I could definitely see
Ostrich
Brandon.
is weirdly surf rock for some reason.
Yeah,
that feels like something that Brandon or Darewolf would be able to excel at.
Oh, I'm
like
sure.
they're good with genre switches.
I think the elephant has like heavy drums, and I think the snake has rapping.
The elephant, the snake does have rapping. The elephant has like trumpets and brass.
All right.
Yeah.
So I know who I want. Look, they could get whoever they want for DK and Crash. I'm sure Billy would love to play Crash Bandicoot. But
yeah, Billy would kill it.
okay, so for
Yeah.
Pauline, I think they should get Fudakuchi Mana, who is most known for singing Mad Laugh Riot, and for
Okay.
for Aku
Yes.
Aku, I want them to get Wolf Williams.
Oh, that'd be
Ooh.
so
You know-
good.
That
And
actually could work.
You know what, character you did just say Billy as Crash. This would also be our opportunity to finally have Liam voice DK like he wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like call me crazy, but I think this would be the perfect voice cast.
Oh yeah. Or you know what?
no,
They could
yeah.
also make it really cursed and give him the voice tracks from the DK cartoon and the one that
Oh, yeah,
Crash
yeah.
got in Skylanders cartoon.
I mean, that
true.
voice actor did appear in that one King K. Rool fan animation,
Yeah.
so
Oh yes,
that is
that's
possible.
true.
It did.
I mean, hey, look, if Liam can like deliver Banana Slammer, but like how with DK actually sounds,
Banana Slammer! That would go hard.
Yeah, if he's
Yeah.
able to get the banana slammer down as an actual DK voice, that would be fucking fire.
Oh, it's so good.
So okay,
And even then, like, there's also just so much more potential, like, outside of their most recent outings, because like you can have like stuff like the fruit bazooka versus the coconut gun, you know, just shooting fruit at fruit. And like maybe even bring out like the animal buddies, like having Rambi or like the polar bear, like for like
Oh,
a fun
a
riding
Rambi
section.
polar race. That'd be
Yes,
awesome.
exactly. Like,
Aw,
there's
man.
and then like the jet barrels with like Crash's jetpack, like riding around. Like there's just so much fun potential.
I can also
between
picture
the
the
two.
other members of the Kongs like in the audience watching, and then there's the
Yeah,
other
this-
members of the
would this be
Bandicoot
like in that-
family.
Yes, yes. And then you have like K-Rool and Cortex.
Cortex.
Just, like, betting on who's gonna win.
Yeah,
That's-
just way off.
Cortex is like, kill that bandicoot, ape.
I just
Yeah.
man, like this really is just a great opportunity to show off like a ton of love for these franchises. The ultimate Scrimblow Bimblows of video game history.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
also,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
also a perfect way to like differentiate their last episodes.
Mhm.
But DK
Yeah,
versus
because-
DK versus Knuckles was a weird one. It was a lot more comedy focused, and I respect it for that. I still stand by that. I think it becomes a lot less interesting on the minecart portion.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a good episode. And with Crash, like
Agreed.
it's also a good one. Like it hasn't aged the best, obviously, but like
Yeah.
it's for what it is. Like I respect what they were going for. But oh man, like you guys saw how bouncy and squash and stretchy Pikachu was in Ash versus Yugi. Just like
Yep.
simply like running forward and like hitting that one Yugi monster. Like just imagine like those visuals on DK. Like this is gonna be a 3D one. Like there's no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's the only way it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just imagining the fun post viz on like Pauline's singing whenever like goes all black and you just see the musical notes going around, and then seeing all the fun effects and all the different masks coming in to help out Crash as well. Yeah, I think this. You know what? I was on the fence about which matchup for Donkey Kong I want the most, but I think you guys have convinced me. I think Crash feels like the most fitting one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even fun. It's even
I
fun.
can agree.
Which, like, that's not to say that, like, this matchup's, like, close at all. I'm pretty sure it's, like, a pretty
Oh,
easy
no.
DK
Yeah, no,
dub.
Kong
And, like,
wins.
the
But it would be
fact-
fun though. It would
Yeah.
be fun. That's the
We
important
don't
part.
care
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
care
Yeah.
about fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we
care
don't
about
want-
we care about results in the sense that we want it
To quote a
to be a good matchup.
Exactly.
to quote a great
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
if it ain't fun, why bother?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Though it is funny to also imagine that, like, Crash does appear in Skylanders, so it's like we could give him Skylanders scaling, but at the same time,
You know, DK
so does
also
DK.
appears in Skylanders.
Yeah, DK's also in
Yeah.
Skylanders.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
So it's just like it's
Give
just,
the-
it's just
oh.
fun in the sense of like analyzing their entire history like
we,
that.
if we could, yeah, we could scale them to each other and then have it come down to hacks.
Technically,
Yeah.
DK and Crash were never in the same Skylanders game, though.
Yeah,
Mm.
DK was in
True.
Skylanders Supercharged, and meanwhile Crash was in
Imaginators.
Imaginators.
The thing I look forward to the most is seeing Wiz and Boomstick crash out over trying to figure out their timelines, especially with like Bonanza and fitting like young
Yeah,
Pauline
yeah.
into
I
everything.
think Crash's is a bit more clear cut. Like there's a clear like divide.
Well, because it's
Yeah,
like with
yeah,
Crash,
Yeah.
you would have to a bunch of Crash 4 essentially decanonized a bunch of shit because of
Yeah,
that
pretty
one.
much everything after Wrath of Cortex.
Because like
yeah.
that one line from the
Yeah.
trailer that went viral where the Richard Horvitz mask was like, man, how many times have you guys fought
How
this
many
guy?
times did you beat this clown anyway?
Just three.
Really? Only 3?
Seems like more.
Seemed like more.
Exactly, yeah. It really did just go full soft reboot on the franchise, but
Which is a shame, because I did enjoy the fruitier modern Cortex.
yeah. For this though,
hilarious.
I'm sure they would probably composite Crash a bit more, like include those games as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And-
because
Yeah.
the thing was that with It's About Time, it's kind of like it's almost kind of like it's like a branching not a branching timeline, but it's pretty much just like it's a different set of events that happen, but like it doesn't mean that like the games that came before it that it's like now ignoring couldn't possibly happen in canon.
I mean, they mention Wrath of Cortex by name, technically.
Oh,
so
right,
like,
yeah,
they're
in
calling back to it.
In Cortex's first boss fight, he's like, "Feel
Yeah.
the wrath of Cortex."
It is you know what? I just realized they didn't bring back Crunch, which sucks.
They did
I
not,
love
yeah, no.
Crunch.
Aw.
They voiced him
yeah.
like Mr. T.
Oh yeah.
You'd think that would be like the Crash's brand of cereal, Bandicoot Crunch.
Yeah, Crash, Coco, and Crunch.
Aw,
Perfect cereal.
dude,
Mhm.
I didn't even put that together with Coco. Heck yeah. One
For those
of
who
us,
don't know, Crunch is basically a combination of what Shadow and Knuckles are.
one of us is gonna have to
yeah,
do
yeah.
Tails versus Coco
Edgy
on this
idiot.
Oh,
series.
I'd be willing to do that.
Not
one.
less
I like
edgy
that.
idiots, more like a dark reflection of their rival that are also kind of muscle brained.
Yeah, pretty
Okay, one last thing I think we should talk about. What kind of death do you guys imagine?
It's Crash Bandicoot, so if he's gonna die, it's gotta be like the most like Looney Tunes like ending.
Yeah. I can
I
just
imagine
picture
they
like
would be-
DK like punching him like into space.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Like it's just a super
Yeah.
Punches
serious
them
punch.
into the space, like
No,
into
the
the
Bowser
moon.
Eggman, yeah.
Just like leaves
The
a big
m-
crater.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Like
referencing One
or
Punch
just,
Man.
like, punching him so hard that it like knocks his top half off, and then his angel ghost comes floating up like the old games.
Oh, how about this? Like maybe DK gets launched onto the moon. They recreate the ending of Donkey Kong Country Returns, and like the moon,
Crash gets
the
launched.
the moon is about to fall on Crash, and maybe he holds up a sign like Wile E. Coyote, like uh-oh, boom.
It would be the one time he actually speaks throughout the fight.
I
just
mean,
like,
has
uh-oh.
anybody here played Crash Tag Team Racing?
Yes,
No.
I've seen clips of it, but like there's the whole
Yeah,
thing. with
one of the
Racing
whole
and-
things like in the overworld they call them dioramas. It's
Yes,
basically just
where-
Crash dying over and over again in ridiculous ways.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot has a
that-
lot of death animation, so like seeing Crash die is not the
Yeah.
problem. It's just like a matter of like translating one of those.
What to
Like,
do
there
it,
was-
yeah.
A
there's literally
suspiciously big amount of them.
There's literally a death where like Crash gets shot at by cannonballs, and one visibly like leaves a hole in his body before he just dies.
Ooh.
Oh,
So yeah, if anything, like that just makes it all the more reason to do this one because like
It's
watching,
very like yeah.
watching Donkey Kong just like smash Crash into a pace and like you just like you see just his eyeballs and like his feet like waddling around like that one death animation where he gets
Yes,
crushed by the stone
yeah.
pillar.
It's like gore,
Yes,
but
yes.
also not at the same
It's
time.
Yeah.
it's the furthest edge of like Looney Tunes we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tom Wiley.
Yeah, like Tom and Jerry is totally kid friendly, but it's also really, really brutal.
Yeah.
that it's that kind of logic. It's also like what Krusty the Clown said. Remember, kids, you can show off as much violence as you want as long as you don't reveal a nipple. And Donkey Kong doesn't have nipples. He's just like Aladdin.
No, he does not.
All right, and on that note, we have possibly one of the highest prep times I've seen for any matchup on this one. And you guys are about to see what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
oh.
Wait.
Oh yes. I did hear about this.
It gets better.
I know
It's
exactly who's in the call right now, who is happy right now.
It's so green.
Your elemental power is me.
We'll get there.
Lloyd?
All right.
That was just a cool song.
All right. Can
That
I
was
cue
great.
the intro?
It's
Tommy Oliver, the
dang.
Green Ranger, versus Lloyd Garmadon, the Green Ninja.
he
Heck
went
yeah.
all out for this one, my
Yeah,
guys.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit,
That
Zeo.
was hype. That was hype.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
good.
Hype as heck. Cool song
Now
choice
this,
too.
at first my vote most wanted was Cell vs. Metasonic, but you already know by now. But
Yeah.
this is my new most wanted matchup.
Woo!
Because these two, while they look mean and green, they're also so happen to be chosen by Destiny itself. What I mean by that is, well, I'm gonna get into it. So,
From college?
something like that.
I
All right,
know
so-
you reference characters.
After 1,000 years, Rita Repulsa was finally free, and she decided to get revenge on Earth, mainly Zordon. So she would try to, take over Earth as any other evil sorcerer would do. Only one problem. Zordon had a bunch of Power Rangers going around. Jason, Trini, Billy, Zach, and Kimberly, the Power Rangers. So Rita, if she couldn't take out the Power Rangers on her own, she would make her own. So, after stealing the Dragon Coin from Ninjor and sacrificing her own mother's soul to finally unlock the Dragon Zord's power, she would choose someone worthy of its power, Tommy Oliver. And by brainwashing him, Brita gave Tommy his first mission, to destroy the Power Rangers. And the scariest part was, he almost succeeded. Like, literally, the first appearance this guy shows up, he literally jumps in the Megazord and literally kicks them out, and then just proceeds to 5v1 them, and kicks their ass. Just showing this man, he does not care who you are. He will, this man was out for blood.
Yeah, care
was
if you're a woman, a baby, or an old lady.
Exactly. And the scary part was that if he almost succeeded, if it wasn't for Jason not giving up on him, after destroying the Sword of Evil, Tommy then finally broke through Rita's spell and joined the Power Rangers. Thus that would make him, the Sixth Ranger. Until he lost the Dragon Zord powers, because, Power Ranger and all that. That's where his story would end. Until it didn't. So then Zordon, and this is, keep in mind, I'm only going to talk about a few Boom comic stuff, just because it mainly talks about unanswered questions of the show. So Zordon brought Tommy back to possess the sword Saba, basically possessing the White Ranger powers. After that, not only he came back to the team, but after Jason, Trini, and Zach's departure, he was now the new leader of the Power Rangers. At least for a short time, until, Zed blew up the Zords and, all that. And as for Lloyd, I'm gonna tell you this, Ninjago was my childhood. I love Power Rangers too, but, I gotta tell you, I'm, the biggest Ninjago fan ever. So, long before time had a name, there was the first Spinjitzu Master, which is,
Master.
which was, so happened to be, God. And he created the 16 realms. Trust me, that'll be important later. And he had two sons, Wu and Garmadon, both basically being the sons of creation and destruction. One day, Garmadon and Wu were playing outside, and then Garmadon gets bitten by a snake. But this wasn't no ordinary snake, this was the Great Devourer. Literally sent by the Overlord to possess Garmadon, to become, literally, to corrupt him, to later turn evil, once we see him. The 4 arms type of guy, that's because of the Overlord. Eventually, Garmadon tries to take the golden weapons, which, keep in mind, the 4 weapons of Spinjitzu are literally were created from the first Spinjitzu Master, which was helped to create to help create all Ninjago. And Garmadon would try to take the weapons, only for Wu to stop him, send his ass to the underworld or hell, whichever you prefer. It's Ninjago's version of hell. And then after that, he took over the skeleton army. So Wu had to assemble 4 ninja. Kai, Zane, Cole, and my favorite, Jay. second favorite. Well, okay, no, number one favorite. Lloyd's my second. But after that, after they battle with Garmadon, they go to the I think it was the underworld, and then he went to the dark dimension. I don't remember exactly, but it's basically where he possessed a body so that way he can possess all 4 golden weapons. There was a prophecy saying there had been a green ninja among the 4, and everyone thought it was going to be one of the 4. Turns out it was neither. It was Garmadon's own son, Lloyd Garmadon, which first started off as a brat. I'm telling you, like, if you saw this kid, you would immediately not like him. He was the type just to play pranks. Literally, like, one time he was joke about the Serpentine, which is like, if you don't know in Ninjago lore, they like burned down a village and literally did a whole prank about it. He looked like a bad kid, he just really wanted to be just like his father. Like a genuine, like, you know, like genuine love aspect type of way.
Would you say it's kind of like Bowser Jr.?
In a sort of sense. Because after being abandoned at a boarding school for bad boys, trust me, there's a lot more. I'm not going to explain everything because I can only say so much.
Right.
But yeah, soon he actually released the Serpentine, and after that, they were all combined together to, like, you know, destroy the Ninjago. And they ended up capturing him, so they got Garmadon back, only to help them, only just to get Lloyd back. And then it was revealed after all the ninja unlocked their true potentials, it was revealed that they only unlocked it to protect the Green Ninja, which was Lloyd. So meaning, the prophecy foretold that Lloyd would have to fight his own father. And believe it or not, they had to train him, learn Spinjitzu, which is basically an elemental, it's just elemental energy inside of a tornado, which, let's be real, if you're a Ninjago fan, you've tried it once. Don't lie.
Yeah, I had Spinjitzu.
I had, like, the Lego Beyblades that came with them, yeah.
Oh yeah, the spinners, like, I'm telling you, dude, if you try getting this today, good luck, because, like, they're super expensive now.
Oh yeah.
Those things are actual, like, menaces on your fingers.
Yeah, but soon Lloyd would have, like, after training and a like literally growing up potion. No, I'm not kidding. Like, they forced them to turn older.
Yeah, that was weird.
I remember that.
I remember that episode so well.
Yeah. After that, he would eventually need to.
Didn't they do that around the time the movie came out, and like that's why they did it?
Oh no, this was like season 2. This was like season 2.
No,
like,
this was season 2, way before the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, way before.
I remember
soon.
I remember coming into Ninjago around the time where the Green Ninja stuff was.
Well, I remember
going on.
I remember something happening like after the movie came out, like something changed in the show, and people were like, "Oh, they probably did that because of the movie."
Yeah. So then, after, like, you know, all that happened, Lloyd had to eventually fight his father until he got corrupted by the Overlord and making it too hard to even, like, because the thought of killing his own dad still just, he couldn't pull himself to do, but it was either save all Ninjago or literally kill his father, or just either kill his father and let all Ninjago be saved, or let this father survive but have Ninjago be, like, you know, turn. But eventually he would unlock the power of the first Spinjitzu master, thus defeating the great evil and freeing his father from the Overlord's corruption, thus ending the story. Until it didn't.
I remember stopped watching the series after season 2 because I legitimately thought it was over.
Because then there came season 3, the Overlord came back, Zane sacrificed himself, then Anacadre came loose, Garmadon sacrificed himself, and then a couple years later he would come back. But before I continue onward, any thoughts so far?
I love it.
So,
like,
yeah.
I'm just like the theming of it is so good. Like, I'm not as familiar with Power Rangers, but I was pretty familiar with Ninjago, and like seeing the Lloyd Garmadon twist was still such a shock to me. And like, you know me, I am a green enthusiast. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Would we need to worry about like size scaling at all, because one's a Lego character and the other
is
a
the
person?
issue. Yeah.
Funny you mention that. Now, it hasn't came out yet, but ironically, this fight has a good chance of, like, having good fight thanks to Fortnite.
The Fortnite models.
They're not
You
out
have
yet.
to do it.
Now, they're not out yet, but it's been confirmed that they're making a wave 2 for Lloyd, Nia, and Wu. So, it's gonna eventually be made.
Jesus.
So,
Fortnite comes to our rescue yet again.
I will say this.
Honestly.
I've heard arguments saying that why can't you just make Tommy a Lego?
Fuck you,
that's the
no.
thing. We can't do
I
that.
mean,
And
you
even if
can.
and even if they did, it would look kind of weird, if you ask me.
I mean, I've
They can
seen
always try
talks
stop
about
motion.
like Garmadon versus Lego Darth Vader too.
I love that one.
Yeah, I've heard
it
about
would
that.
feel
Hilarious.
weird. It would either they have to make their own custom model, which I don't know how that would work.
How would you make a Power
Godspeed.
Ranger Lego?
Yeah,
I
but
mean, the thing that you have to consider with Legos is that like at least when it comes to like a series like Ninjago, they're like the show Ninjago is that the fact that they're Legos is just theming. Like there's nothing that really stops them from just being like regular people.
good point.
All right, Fortnite, show us what you got. Ruin this aesthetic for us, please. We need it to be like artistically coherent.
I love.
No, go.
I want to mention something like for both Tommy and Lloyd. It's like I love the fact that they both eventually became their own the new protagonists, and the red ones in the background like they're copying my whole fucking flow.
Oh yeah, literally.
Bar for bar.
Literally, it's like shown that Kai was the protagonist at first, and like the pilot, and then someone season one. But then after Lloyd came around, he eventually became the protagonist. It really depended on like which season was like themed around which character. It's pretty
And
much.
remember when Jason was like the leader of it?
Yeah, that was like after like he left, and then like Rocky became the new Red Ranger, but Tommy was the leader because I guess he was just more iconic at the time.
But then there's also something that I wanted to then point out with the matchup is the fact that like at a certain point, both Tommy and Lloyd gained new personas. Like Tommy became the White Ranger and Lloyd became the Gold Ninja. So like how would that factor into the matchup?
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the weird thing is, like Lloyd, he doesn't really have his gold powers anymore because like in season 3, the Overlord came back. He stole all of Lloyd's like golden Spinjitzu master, which if you don't know, that power was directly tied with the first Spinjitzu master, meaning the Overlord took at least not all of it, but like at least some point to where Lloyd still had at least power for himself. But like all that power from the first Spinjitzu master is like gone. But that doesn't mean that it still doesn't like can't be compared to that. But I'm gonna first talk about their powers now. So with Tommy, he has at least a total of 5 Ranger morphs.
Oh God.
Yeah, with the Master Morph.
Yeah,
So
with
we're
the
just
Master
compositing
Morpher.
them?
No, this is not really. I mean, it's really literally been shown in the. It was shown in the 25th anniversary where Tommy, he has a Master Morpher. We can literally transform in any Ranger from the past. Green Ranger, White Ranger, Dino Thunder, Black Ranger, Zero Ranger 5 Red, and there's also Turbo Red, but everyone forgets about that. Plus, they just forget to mention it. But for the sake of this like matchup, I say just include it.
Turbo-tastic.
And as for Lloyd, he has learned a lot of stuff. Like I said, Spinjitzu. There was also Air Jitsu, which they did stop using after like season 7. But there was like rumors saying the only reason why they stopped because like they realized it was like used like Air Jitsu was required to use like dark like it was energy from like something like dark magic, and like the ninja were kind of against that, so they just stopped. And then there's like new one thanks to Dragon's Rising Dragon's technique, which was supposed to be which is basically a Spinjitzu powered dragon battering ram. It just
that sounds sick.
That's
I'll fully admit that like my experience with Ninjago stopped after I want to say it was the arc with the genie that he tried to like destroy the world. Yeah, Nautigon.
Yeah. Weirdly enough,
that's...
it started slowly going downhill at season 7, which is like Hands of Time, but then it heavily picked back up with the Oni trilogy, which I highly recommend seeing. It's like one of the Ninjago's peak.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool.
But as for more like context to this, like eventually like Tommy, his last like showcase would have been like, in Dino Thunder, because like let's be real, like it's awesome to be a Power Ranger, but you can't just do this forever. So eventually he would become an icon to not just one Ranger, but like he'd be like one of the most iconic faces of the series, which by the way, rest in peace for
Jason David Frank.
Jason David Frank, yes.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah. But like he would leave a mark, like just like he would be one of the greatest Rangers they'll ever live. And as for Lloyd, he would eventually, his father would come back from the dead, but it wasn't the man he would recognize, like because he was resurrected, but there is literally no goodness left in him. So after being resurrected by Harumi, like, trust me, again, more context in the story. Literally, Garmadon came back, and the first thing he did was find his son, beat the shit out of him, and stole his powers, took over Ninjago, and almost killed his friends. At least, by that, I mean just sent him to another realm.
Well, then.
Lego toy selling status quo.
Valid?
Yeah.
Valid question mark?
Even after all that, like, his powers are gone. His city was taken over. And by that time, he literally thought that Kai, Cole, Zane, and Jay were dead. And Wu as a baby. Like I said, look in the story. Like, he legitimately thought that they were dead. But Lloyd still kept going. It was never because of, like, his power that made him the Green Ninja. It was because of just, like, how he inspired people. And, like, that's, like, even without the power, he still managed to, like, give people the hope they needed until, like, the ninja did come back from the first realm. And that's pretty much what I gotta say on the story-wise, because I did make a little debate chart for this, if you know what I mean.
Huh.
Check it out.
Yeah, we got it. Which is why I broke this down into versatility, skill, and power. For versatility, Tommy should somewhat take it, because, I forgot to mention the Dragon Zord. Well, Lloyd has a Titan mech, but he barely uses it. But anyway.
Another mech fight?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, wasn't there like a mech that he uses in the Ninjago movie?
I mean, it's hard to. I mean, we can include the movie, but, like, the movie is, like, kind of non-canon in the story. I mean, it does include their designs, but, like, it's kind of like to the main story. It's sub-continuity, if that makes sense. But yeah, for versatility, Tommy should take this. While both have a wide variety of powers, it's needless to say Tommy would have more, considering with his Master Morpher, his more wide variety of powers, and with they say the Dragon Zord. Well, Lloyd has a mech. He barely uses it when, like, things get, like, like, dicey. So that's why I give versatility to Tommy. As for skill, this one was tough because, like, both have been trained by either martial art or ninja masters, and you could argue Tommy has way more, like, say, like, experience thanks to the, like, morphing grid just granting him, like, all this martial art mastery despite him being an overall great fighter all. That being said, I think Lloyd should get skill, mainly because not only he was trained all his life to become the Green Ninja, but he used that skill to defeat, like, ninja masters that lived for thousands of years, like the dragons, like the ninja masters dragons from Dragon's Rising, Wu, Garmadon, even the elemental masters, which are, like, ancestors from, like, the first Finjitsu master, like they were like the guardians of the first Finjitsu master, like the master Speed, Shadow, and just, like, all that. So it's a tough call, but I give skill to Lloyd. And it all came down to power. Now, one's kind of dicey. I won't include, like, say, stuff like the Merge and, like, Shattergrid, because Shattergrid's, like, it's, like, non-canon to the main story, and, like, the Merge, while it is stated to be a multiversal, like, collision, people still debated, like, rather if it's just, it didn't really cause significant damage, but I could still go with alternate sources. For Tommy, I thought scaling him to Zordon would be, like, fine as it is, considering the fact, like, when Zordon died, he told Andros to, like, cut his tube, that meaning he'll spread all of his energy across the universe. Now, it didn't go all the universe, because, like, there was the Lost Galaxy and, like, evil there. So I say the Z-Wave is about comfortably universal. As for Lloyd, we can directly tie him to one of the source dragons, which not only said their power can be comfortable to the Merge, but also can be directed to the first Finjitsu Master. And remember what I told you about remember I told you about the 16 realms? Well, each realm is stated, well, not stated, but, like, it's considered to be its own universe. That means Lloyd can hold at a level of multiversal power. At least low multiversal if you're gonna be comfortable.
Yeah, 16 times universal.
Yeah, and like I said, this is what just from what I know. I can easily get debunked, but Lloyd has more alternative sources of power that Tommy does not have. And while Tommy is tough, it would only be a matter of time till, he would be demorphed and, like, would be low on energy. So while Tommy is he wouldn't go down easily, but Lloyd definitely has the skill and power for this fight. And I don't have any pun.
Tommy,
So, go for
please
it.
stop getting cucked for the love of God.
But yeah, there's my piece, and I gotta say, most number one, and please watch Ninjago, mainly the Oni trilogy, because trust me,
Heck yeah.
it is an event.
All right.
Sorry if that went on way longer than I thought.
You guys
No,
are-
no.
Oh man, go
Glad-
on.
glad you got it off-
Really
Ignore
fun.
what's
problems
wanted
with
now.
Yami.
I'm just glad you got it
but-
off your chest, man, because like I could tell that
Yeah.
was like burning inside you.
You
Yeah,
literally
Ninjago-
made like a whole
love-
PowerPoint for this.
I love
Which I
love Power
respect.
Rangers and Ninjago, and they're well, I can't say for Ninjago's Hasbro, but Ninjago's still going good to get today, thanks with Dragons Rising, which is somewhat giving Lloyd another main focus, sort of. It's really
Cool.
but since his power is like I forgot to mention, like his elemental power is like tied to life itself, not just being green.
I'm
But
Right,
The
yeah.
green.
I mean, yeah, just in general, like your pitch on the matchup is just really good, and like I definitely do think that like this would be like a fun matchup to introduce Ninjago onto the show, because Ninjago, I mean, we've
Yeah.
seen the push that people have had for this series to get on Death Battle for a while now. Like people really want to see
Yeah.
Ninjago, and Tommy's a character who, like, in terms of like his Death Battle history, it would be nice to have him back, because I personally did not like Tiger Zord versus Epion, and then some people here do not like Dragon Zord versus Mechagodzilla, even though I think it's a fun episode. But
I
would be
I
nice-
made my
it would-
stance neutral, okay? I made it very
Yeah.
I made that very clear in my video.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the piss out of you, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to see like Tommy come back in the sense of like
Mhm.
that same thing what they did with Jason, in the sense of like focusing more on Tommy and like what he can do outside of his Zord.
The actual Ranger.
yeah.
And not the,
The actual
Like,
Zord.
what-
Ranger, yeah.
Like my climax for the fight, it'd be like Tommy would like destroy Lloyd's mech, because like the Titan mech is cool, but like compared to the Dragon Zord, it has more to go off of. But I can just imagine Lloyd jumping out of his mech, like activating Dragon's Rising technique, literally smashing in the Dragon Zord, and then just a giant explosion, and then it just becomes like one last little sword clash with the Dragon Dagger and like Lloyd's like
Oh man,
elements are, like splayed. Like I said,
I-
I have a lot to think about for this.
Crazy.
I'm just remembering like when that happens in Power Rangers, like when a Zord gets taken out, they have like this funny like they'll have like a funny like the Rangers like falling from the sky before they land on the ground. Yeah, do that in the fight when the
Yeah.
Dragon Zord gets taken out.
Yeah. I know there's other matchups too, like Michelangelo versus Jay, which I love that too, and since Jay's like my number one favorite ninja. But I suggest like this might be spoilers of Dragon's Rising, so I'd say skip ahead. But like this is spoilers. I heavily suggest they should push that, because Jay's going through an arc right now where he lost his memory after the merge. Well, we don't know what exactly happened. All we know is like he is not the same person as we saw him before. But he lost his memory, so they're currently trying to do that. So I wait until that arc's done and then do it, because like if you like go off as like, Jay lost his memory, but he'll get it back. Anyway, let's start. Just like I just heavily suggest they wait for that, because like Jay's one of my favorite ninjas, and yeah, I want to see the best out of this series, both Power Rangers and Ninjago.
I think if anything, interesting idea they could do for the fight is that we mentioned it before, how like yeah, they're gonna be like Lloyd will be given like a Fortnite like model that will like make him look more like not Lego. But I think
Yeah.
there's a fun idea to be had about how I think there was one finale for Ninjago. I forget which season finale it was, but pretty much it was a fight across like different dimensions. And one of them ended up in like Legends of Kima, which was another like Lego show at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Legend of
so I'm
Shima.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
Shima.
like they could do that for the fight as well, where it's like they have like a fight, like they can start out like looking like humanoid, and then there's like they travel to a different dimension where they turn into Lego. That I think could be fun.
That'd be hard, because like the only way you can like get around different realms was like either the Realm Crystal or Traveler's Tea, in which the Realm Crystal was destroyed and Traveler's Tea was Lloyd has it. It's just it's not something that you'd use for a fight, if you know what I mean.
There's over
Yeah,
And he
7
has it, and
realms.
they can use something.
I don't
like
really see these two being like the type of people to go through dimensions and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool. I wouldn't mind it, but like that was only like when Lloyd fought against Morrow, which, by the way, possessed Lloyd's body just because he was deemed the Green Ninja, not him. But I'm not going to talk about that, because that's another time whenever I talk about Ninjago. But overall, I love this matchup. I love Power Rangers, Ninjago, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any-
it's
any-
a good
Yeah.
matchup.
Any other
this match-
any comments on it?
Very solid. Very, very
mean,
Yeah,
solid.
this was a
I
really
said,
good
yeah.
like coverage of this matchup. I must admit I don't have too much connection to either of these series, but if this, both this pitch and if this episode were to happen, it would probably get me to actually finally fully watch through Ninjago.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because 16 seasons plus Dragons Rising, which now that makes it 20. It won't feel like that. It won't feel like that long. Trust me. Their seasons at first get a little short. But you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I do need to cut it off there because we have been on this one for a while.
Okay.
So-
yeah, I'm sorry. I just
all good, all good,
I'm
all
sorry.
good. So
All
let's never apologize for being passionate, unless that
That is
passion,
dedication, dude.
unless that passion is fucking criminal. But we shall move on from there. Oh man, I don't even know what to say about this one. Just watch.
It's more green time.
boy.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait,
hello?
what?
Are you
What
fucking
the heck?
kidding me?
No,
Are you
stop.
kidding?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're serious, all right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're actually serious about this.
Oh my god!
It's real.
I told you it'd be weird.
Also, nice use of Super Mario Bros. Z.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, I imagine you all have questions.
Yes.
Hey Piccolo,
Well,
I've
okay,
been to
that's
ask you a
always-
question. You're green and you came from an egg. Are you a Yoshi?
Yes,
No.
Yes.
Goku.
Hells
I'm
yeah.
a green ink dinosaur.
Can I
That
ride
is
you?
where the idea of this
God.
matchup originated, I will admit. But like, the more I thought about it, the more they do have a lot of connections that are surprisingly specific. Like, the biggest thing is like, yes, they're green-skinned and humans. They came from eggs. They have stretchy parts. But the biggest thing is that like, they eventually raised who would pretty much be the strongest warriors in their respective worlds. Like Gohan eventually became the ultimate Gohan, and Mario, obviously.
Hello, Mario.
Just this one's just like I said, this one would just be fun. I know Piccolo has his versus Knuckles fans, but like this one just feels too perfect for me, and like it could just be like, I know we've talked about doing like a roaring lion versus pondering chimp type thing. I think this would work for that.
Alright.
But like,
Flip.
and
I'm just gonna like send you like a video of how I feel about this matchup in DMs.
okay, I'm interested.
No boy.
Let me see. I am actually serious about this. Yes.
Oh my god, you're actually serious.
It's funny in concept, but like, I mean, Yoshi has a lot of like fighting abilities that like aren't as touched on, and like after seeing what they can do with him in like Super Mario Bros. Z, like it shows that he can fight well. And be honest, Yoshi needs a run back, and I don't want it against frickin' Chocobo.
Look, Yoshi stonks are going. The reason I put this one on here is because Yoshi stonks are about to go insane in a couple months from
Yeah.
now. But I
The
mean,
new Mario movie.
he like it looks like he's going to be so like prevalent in the story, and I love that. I love all the Yoshi love that seems to be going on in that film, and I'm
mean,
very
it's
very excited for it.
Yeah,
It looks so
and
good.
like it says on this aspect would focus on an aspect that most Piccolo matchups don't go to. His more stepdad side,
Yeah.
dad who stepped up. So like
Yoshi.
making a joke about
He's-
Piccolo's Gohan's real dad, so setting him against another child guardian could really prove that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can we get a Mama Luigi in the chat? Like these guys are the dads that stepped up.
Yeah.
That's
I
Mama
really
Luigi to you, Mario.
Yeah.
Mama
Again,
Luigi.
I'm aware this was based on a joke, but I genuinely think that this could be a cool matchup if they ever made it happen.
I would piss myself in laughter if they actually did this one. I
Yeah,
would like
same.
genuinely. I would love that. I would love to see people's reaction, like who are like looking forward to Piccolo versus Knuckles, that they did Yoshi
yeah.
instead. It'd
But
be
they
like,
do the
yeah.
Mario character instead.
it's like what the
Yep.
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck? Let me. There we-
I
there we
would
go.
relish in the salt that would come from that, but like,
Also, Mario
I-
Strikers render.
yeah. The Mario Strikers have the coolest renders. It's not my fault.
You know we're gonna have to get a sequence where Yoshi swallows Piccolo, and it's similar to him fighting Metalix from Mario Bros.
Yeah,
Z.
just like getting beaten up from the inside.
Yeah, it becomes like a struggle to like make an egg, and like maybe the egg explodes, like doing a cooler version of what happened in Yoshi versus Riptor, essentially. And don't have Yoshi running away for half of the fight. All right, make it actually
like
cool.
I said, Yoshi desperately needs a proper run back. And I've seen other ones. Chocobo don't like it. It's very like, yes, they're animals that are ridden around on and can also fight. I've also seen like Wrecking Ball from Skylanders. I actually liked that one for a while, but like, it's more surface level connections. This one actually has a proper theme.
Oh my god! And if we could get a face as legendary as the one from Yoshi versus Pac-Man, that DBX, which is one of my I love that DBX, but like the thing that people remember most from it is the Pac-Man facial expression after he busts out of the egg, like what the fuck.
Also,
I love that you
Yoshi
mentioned
might
that.
miss-
Like, I love
Funny you
that you
mention
just
Yoshi.
constantly mentioned that Yoshi. Sorry, you go first.
Okay.
No,
Well,
go ahead.
Funny you mentioned Yoshi. I literally made this like Yoshi like artwork a while back. Not for anything particular, just for school. I didn't have to make it, but my professor just said go all out. I was like, I mean, she said go all out, so I'm gonna do it.
Cool.
Nice.
I will be sure to.
I love the
I'll be
fact
sure to
that-
feature that. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
love the
that's
fact
cool.
that people always comment on how cute Yoshi looks like, but sometimes people forget that it doesn't matter how cute you are, you can still fight like a. I don't know.
Like,
you
he's
can
the-
still
I mean,
be a
he's the
very
guy-
Scary fighter.
He's the guy that gave Bowser scaling to like the constellation feat of Eggman. So like Yoshi is not to be
Yeah.
trifled with.
And like he's faced
Yeah.
off against Bowser before, and that's another point of comparison. Like Piccolo's faced off against Frieza, Yoshi's faced off against Bowser, the two most prominent enemies in their universes.
It's and like Piccolo is like
me
always
too.
accused of aura farming as well. So like I think putting him against a sillier character where his aura farming
Yeah.
doesn't work would be a good way to tackle like
It'll let-
the more like textured side of
That's
Piccolo.
gonna piss
It'll
off
let
so
Piccolo
many
be a
power
bit goofy.
scalers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like
Oh, yeah.
I've said this before so many times, and I'll say it again. Making Piccolo the protagonist of Dragon Ball Superhero was one of like the person who came up with that deserves a raise like crazy. That was such a brilliant choice. Piccolo is such a fun character to follow, and oh my god, I would love to see him featured on the show eventually.
Yeah.
And of course
Yeah.
they got. Obviously, we get Lonnie.
He was
to voice
nearly
him.
in Champions Island,
Yeah.
but he didn't last
He was
very
almost
long
in
there.
Champions on, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Lonnie, funnily enough, did his Piccolo voice in Ichigo versus Yusuke for like that one line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for the
Oh, for Ryzen, yeah.
yeah Ryzen.
Like it was basically just his Piccolo voice, and if we could somehow get voices for Kami and Nail as well to reference his banter in Team 4 Star, I would appreciate that too.
That would be so cool.
I know it's not canon, but damn it, they're still there. It's one of the best. It's one of the best creative liberties that Team 4 Star took. Like, it would be a really fun addition, especially since Yoshi doesn't really talk in the normal sense. But they could go the route of the Mario movie of like making him a bit more sentient and like
Or like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show type thing.
yeah. Well, it's like a good point of comparison I like to make is Abu from Aladdin, because like Frank Welker is known, for doing his creature voices, but Abu is basically like one step away from being a talking animal with how vocal Frank gets with that performance, and I imagine something similar with Yoshi.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And
I think like Piccolo
Yeah.
would just be like just meditating in a random like Yoshi Island or something.
well, because like he's used to seeing dinosaurs. Like part of his training with Gohan was like having him fight one.
Oh yeah.
So maybe
Oh my
like,
god, imagine if that's how this starts. They're like doing training and then Yoshi just comes up, is like, hello.
Like before the Saiyan saga.
No,
Well-
I'm not saying we're gonna do Saiyan Saga Piccolo.
No, maybe
I'm
he's
saying
maybe
like,
he's training
this
with
could
Pan.
start out by like, all right, go
Pan,
on, you've
yeah.
been getting too lax with your training. We're doing a run back today. It's just like, oh, come on, man. And then
I think-
eventually their training just gets to the point where they're blowing up Yoshi's forest and Yoshi gets angry.
Um,
Oh yeah.
do you think maybe it could be like he asks Gohan, okay, Gohan, we're back to dinosaur training. I want you to beat up that dinosaur you see there, and then it's just Yoshi, and then Yoshi one-shots Gohan like out into the horizon.
Yoshi's like, dude, what the fuck?
And so that causes Piccolo to engage with Yoshi. Like I know that would be mean to Gohan, but like Dragon Ball fans are used to making fun of Gohan, so I think we would be fine with that.
I was more thinking it could be like a tag team, Yoshi and Mario versus Piccolo and Gohan.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
It'd be ridiculous, but that's this matchup in a nutshell. Ridiculous, but it could be cool.
Personally, I would like to focus it to focus more on Piccolo and Yoshi because
absolutely,
like it's my gosh, it's just such a funny idea.
Yeah.
I love this idea of potentially pissing off all the power scalers you could think of.
Because Yoshi might actually win this, is the funny thing.
This is going to be Kirby versus Boo, too, when it comes to salty Dragon Ball fans.
I can't say that definitively, because, I don't know how the orange form gets Piccolo, but, like...
Yeah, I have no idea.
I feel like this could probably be, like, a really close matchup, unironically.
Maybe, like...
I feel like I've heard that...
High Universal? Maybe?
Yeah, orange form puts him on a level, like, at least near or above Super Saiyan Blue. I don't know about Ultra
I heard
Instinct,
something
but,
about
like,
that.
I feel like with that in mind, I feel like that would probably beat out Mario scaling that Death Battle has had so far.
Okay.
So...
Would we probably give?
He did
Yoshi
still struggle against Cell Max, so...
so he's not all that. I mean, he is that, but just...
Oh, but, like, that does make me think, like, giant orange Piccolo versus giant Yoshi eggs.
Oh man.
It'd be like the Yoshi's Island final boss.
Or maybe, I'm just thinking like maybe Super Happy Yoshi or whatever the fuck that is.
Not sure how much this would change this, but would we give Yoshi the fruits from Galaxy 2?
That would be cool to, like, switch up his power set. We could also give him like random Koopa shells so he could spit fire and get like whatever power-ups he got from Super Mario World.
I guess this one would probably stay grounded because like we haven't really seen Piccolo fight in space, whereas Yoshi has. I'm trying to think about how the death would play out, depending on who wins.
I genuinely don't know.
Can Piccolo breathe in space?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, that is a good question. Because like they don't need to eat. They just need water to survive. Namekians. So
they're plant people.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
Yeah.
But like odds are it would probably just be a case of holding your breath for a very long time. Because I mean, shit, Goku technically can't breathe in space, but I mean, look at the Beerus fight.
We've been fighting in space for a while.
Yo, we've been fighting in space. Beatboxing puppy. Anyway,
this is gonna be so funny to revisit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going to enjoy seeing the bewildered expressions you guys had when this popped up.
Not much else I have on this one, honestly.
Like,
yeah, no, me either. This is just like, I remember talking a couple episodes back about how I had an unconventional Piccolo matchup. So
there you go.
I had to bring it up eventually.
We laughed for hours, but then eventually realized, wait a minute, he's actually kind of spit and...
Dude, kind of spit.
Hold up, his writing is this fire?
Oh no, I wasn't prepared for that. Alright, so now for this next one, we have another fun presentation to show off. So get ready for one of the more controversial episodes, and the reason I chose to do this matchup specifically when Steve was not here. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yes!
Oh God!
I understand now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm already I'm
Yeah. Y'all already know.
Should be interesting.
Y'all know what it is.
It's a good thing Steve is here.
Ultra Despair Girls slander time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he'll be in the comments.
Oh, you're good point.
Shout out to deathbattle.fanmade.thm on Instagram for the trailer. He's a friend of mine, and you can look him up, but full warning, there is a matchup on there that I am planning on talking about in the future.
Ooh, all right. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
So I have seen all of Murder Drones. I rewatched the finale today. I still love the fact that the final battle is set to Nightcore, unironically.
Yep.
And like that's Nightcore is like the perfect way to describe Murder Drones. I don't know what the hell is going on most of the time, but holy crap if that aesthetic isn't like super enticing and fun to watch. So to the point where it's like I don't really care. Just like let the robots do the fun action bits and like have fun atmosphere with the horror and the like wintry apocalypse setting. I live for stuff like that. So all right, it is time for you to take it away, Mr. Miss.
Mr. Miss. Okay.
Mr. Hunterman.
Mr. Hunt.
Yes. So Uzi and N versus Toko and Kamaru from Danganronpa. It's one of my most wanted. It's my 5th most wanted. Kind of hard to explain the connections with these two, but basically it's a high schooler who meets a murderous. This is weird to explain.
No. It really is
Totally
just
understandable.
I see it a lot like
it's tough to explain. But
to me, it's a lot like
dragon, as a.
I was just gonna say it's a lot like Cloak and Dagger versus Momo and Okarune in the sense that when you see it, you get it. It doesn't require that much explanation.
I didn't want to get it, but I'm gonna probably do it anyway.
I haven't played the Danganronpa game that these two are from specifically, but like I've seen all
another
Murder
episode.
Drones.
You don't need to.
You can just watch the cutscenes.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! You see, you guys between this and Kurokuma, I don't know if I should get into the series or not.
You should at least play the first Danganronpa.
It's an acquired taste.
The second one's also pretty good.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, good. You can continue. Sorry.
But yeah, it's definitely one of those matchups where like you look at it and it's like I can see where this is going. And this is just more because I'm a huge Murder Drones fan. I have sitting next to me the End Dog plush.
Aww.
You see, that's even funnier because on my desk I have the N that little like the N statue that they made where like it's he's on like a blue stand, he has like one arm, he's like shooting the thing, and the other has
Yeah.
I have that. I when that was announced as merch, I got the instinct. I'm just like I'm a sellout. I love Murder.
Yeah,
Drones.
literally, as when they announced the End Dog plush, I knew I needed it.
This is
I got the
so
Kane
dumb
tattoo.
that I
Is
needed
that
it.
close?
This is in no way me disparaging the quality of glitch content, but I do think a massive part of how that company got so big is that their merch game is on point. Like
Literally,
yeah.
my god, they have merch coming out.
Like they release new stuff after every episode of anything they put out.
they are on top of it.
Which is
They
a
know
good
how to
strategy.
capitalize.
Very good strategy, especially for an
I
independent like
desperately
animation
really
studio.
want Murder Drones in a versus show some way.
Same.
I mean,
the thing is
Moro
that
did do the Murder Drones
Exactly.
versus
Yeah,
IMP.
I was about to get into
I
that.
was literally about to say Moro did the animation between
Right. The Hell of a Boss.
and Murder Drones.
Which, that didn't have power scaling in it, but it would be a slaughter if they did.
I mean, like the result was pretty much accurate to how I think that interaction would go. Uzi just fucking wiping.
And
Yeah,
it stole us
sure.
having to save their ass at the very end.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I want to mainly get into just right now. The fight would go so hard because this when people bring up like, oh, should Death Battle collab with Glitch? I think most people go with this matchup.
Yeah.
Everyone says this is the matchup they need to go with.
I feel like
if
it's
they
kind of
team up with Glitch.
debatable if they should collab with Glitch. I don't know why.
Maybe. Well, I could see them at least getting some of the animators that have worked on Murder Drones, perhaps. Like,
Yeah,
imagine Kevin Temmer on a death battle.
Oh, that'd be
Or even just
that'd
like
be
getting
insane.
like the glitch seal of approval in a sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what.
Yeah,
Yeah, we talked
most
about that
people
before
want.
with like Alan Becker.
like if
in
they
the
get the
past.
official VAs,
I
I mean,
then it's
they
pretty
can
much
yeah,
set.
no, I mean,
Elsie and Michael for.
they work with Elsie and Michael like all the time. They would
Yeah,
totally
they could definitely get them
Yeah.
back for this.
I don't think they've used a Jeremy Lee character before on the show. So it'd be interesting to see who they get to impersonate Kamaru. And for Toko has 2 voice actors actually. So do you
Does
think?
she?
Yeah.
Oh
'cause-
yeah, one for regular
Oh,
Toko
yeah.
and the other for
Genocide
No,
Jack, yeah.
Toko and Genocide Jack have the same voice actor, I think.
Well, no, in Japanese, no, they have different voice actors.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh,
and
Japanese.
and
I'll have to look that up.
I don't know about in Japan. Wait. Okay, in Japanese they have the same voice actor. Toko is voiced by Bennett Abara, who used to go by a different stage name. And Aaron Fitzgerald voices Genocide Jack.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. In
Well,
the
you know.
in the anime though, they're both voiced by Carly Mosier. So.
Oh god, the anime.
I do want to ask though, like I'm a pretty big fan of Murder Drones. Like I know much of what like Uzi and N can do. What can the other duo do? Like what is their whole shtick?
I mean,
if I remember correctly,
I can somewhat talk about this because
Yeah, you go ahead.
I know
first.
that Toko's obviously got the Genocide Jack transformation that she can do by tasing herself in the head.
Right.
Where basically her main thing, Toko can't really do much. Genocide Jack is where the thing where her arsenal lies, because she's just got a bunch of different like scissor moves. Like she can do like a dive bomb with scissors, drilling. She's got like a scissor spirit bomb somehow.
Wait, what? Wait,
Oh
what now?
yeah.
Danganronpa,
yeah.
another episode is a trip.
Yeah.
And for
it's
Komaru,
Trip with
she's
a
basically just got like
capital
a
T.
Komaru's where I think the edge could be. She's got like a megaphone that can screw with Monokuma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
So
I
I'm
was about to bring
thinking
up the megaphone.
she could use it against the murder drones to like screw with them up.
They have a
Which-
very similar team dynamic, I think, because it's safe to say that
Yeah.
Toko and N are like the main muscles of the group, whereas Uzi and Toko specialize in hacking shit, and but at the same time though, towards the end of the series, Uzi becomes muscle and hacking. So
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah,
that
Uzi-
over.
Uzi by the end of the show was like
that
throwing
overruled.
black holes into planets. Like
Yeah.
they're surviving
I don't know.
they're surviving re-entry into the atmosphere and like using that to like power up their
I don't think any.
like she becomes a Beyblade also like
Yeah.
while she's spinning around and on fire.
Yeah, I feel like
I
that.
don't know.
I don't think
around.
any Danganronpa scaling can save them.
So
Yeah, I was-
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
how
this is
they-
a
I don't know
very
how they
strong
do it.
Uzi and N win.
So the main thing that Toko and Komaru would have going for them is the possibility of hacking them and like rendering them incapable of fighting before they'd be able to kill them. So I think
Yes.
it would mostly come down to speed.
But
with
then
that.
I
I mean,
also
even
realized
then-
that you know how like at the end of the series where like Uzi now has like the solver inside of her now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she
Yeah.
directs,
Like
directly
she would
fights
also
back.
be able to hack shit.
And then even then, she could just outright probably negate the hack since she was able to cancel out Sin's callback thing, which
Yeah,
was pretty
like,
much her
that
trying
is
to hack
Sin.
into Uzi. Who? What?
It's
No,
like,
I was
thanks,
literally-
Sin.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, well, it's Sin Solver. It's kind of the same thing.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Uzi by the end is like
Yeah.
able to
The absolute
overturn.
solver is bullshit.
I feel like this matchup was
Callback.
thought of before
The finale.
episodes 7 and 8 release.
Yeah.
before the rest of the show.
Because
Before episode 8
after
was
that,
the good
it doesn't really work as well.
I still think like I would love to see an animation of this made for sure.
Definitely. So.
Especially in a similar vein as that Moro one. As for the possibility of them doing a full episode on this, like I don't know. Like I think it would be cool for them to cover murder drones. I've said this before on my own series. I want them to talk about more indie animation on their series. Like it's a woefully underrepresented aspect of Death
Agreed.
Battle. And
Unless you
like
get
Murder Drones is
really-
tailor-made for a show like Death Battle. The problem
And I mean,
is
now that they're not tied to Rooster Teeth, they don't have to worry about upsetting the parent company by killing them off.
and but with with Murder Drones, the question becomes, who are we gonna put them against? And while on paper, Kamaru and Toko's seem like they make sense. Well, like not only are we like talking about like the scaling issues, obviously, because like I was watching episode and I was like, Jesus Christ, yeah, but
Yeah.
like there's also the matter of and this is why Steve isn't. I made sure to talk about this one when Steve isn't here. You know, talking about the Ultra Despair girls like as a story, analyzing it, and
Yeah, that's a whole minefield in itself.
The Burleasy incident.
yeah, pretty much. So. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like obviously, like we're not here to shit on matchups. Of course, we're we're trying our best to be realistic. Is the thing
Yeah.
because
This would be an awesome
This is like-
DBX.
yeah.
I just feel like this sort of matchups fans are really chill, and I really respect that. It's just like it's really hard for me to get into this aspect of Danganronpa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here's I don't even think Danganronpa fans like Ultra Despair Girls. I can't
No.
I can't think of anybody that likes that game.
As a Danganronpa fan, I don't like it.
Like at least
It's just
as a
like-
video game.
How do you go from like a storybook like a murder mystery game
It's a visual
to a
novel,
third-person shooter?
And look, like obviously Kamaru and Toko are the highlights of that game, and like that's why people want to see them on Death Battle. I've talked a bit before about like how I used to be on the Toko versus Launch train. Like
that's the only matchup I ever commissioned a track for.
yeah, and like I still think that it has its like nostalgic feel to it. It's unfortunate that Launch is a irrelevant character because
What do you mean?
Toriyama
She showed up in Kakarot.
because Toriyama
She had, like, a whole
forgot
mission.
about her. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Kakarot for like giving us the obscure shout outs. I do appreciate that. Like what was that other
Yeah.
guy's name? Nam, who also showed up.
Nom.
Yeah.
Oh,
he,
yeah, no.
he had a dedicated side quest too, which I thought was cool. But obviously everyone talks and their grandmother talks about Monokuma versus Koro Sensei being the first Danganronpa battle to do. And
It should be, yes.
Which
and-
it definitely should be.
and afterwards, it gets a little bit more muddled, like what direction
Yeah.
you would go in.
I've got a
Please-
couple
please
Danganronpa
don't
matchups
go.
in mind that
Please no jump.
it's tough to say how well they work, but
Oh, I
Yeah, I
know.
was about to say,
remember being
there's
a-
the-
I remember
the
being a
certain-
fan of- Sorry.
Junko Trap, yeah. Let's,
Yeah, there's
let's
the
clear
certain
that.
matchup
We
that we
don't
shall not talk about.
Go Trap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Monica versus Junko is where it's at.
no.
It's like I'm
no.
just thinking about it. Like if
Junko
it's a,
matchups suck.
I know our main focus is like Kamaru and Toko, but like, would we just like have Junko be involved in Monokuma versus Koro Sensei?
She would, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
we
talked about
Yeah, we
that.
talked about
We
that a
talked
little
about
bit
it already.
in episode 10 of Trash Pick
Yeah.
Stock.
I
But
think bottom line though is that like out of all the other Danganronpa matchups that I see after Monokuma versus Koro Sensei, this is probably the one that I think I would be the most down with just happening. And
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
that
probably the
that
most
might
likely.
be entirely be because of my attachment to Murder Drones, but like I think it would just
Same.
be. I think it could be fun.
yeah, Murder Drones does have its critics as well, but it's one of those things where like I have so much respect for any kind of show that has a unique style and fully delivers and commits to it the whole way through. Like Murder Drones is unapologetically edgy, and I appreciate
like-
that.
Liam
It
Vickers
embraces
draws
the edge.
Liam Vickers draws characters super well.
Like it is hot.
Got that
the
perfect mix between cute and creepy.
Yeah, it's the perfect embodiment of Hot Topic as a cartoon, and I mean that in a loving way.
In the best possible way possible.
I love Murder
Yeah,
Drones,
yeah.
and
You
so
have no idea how many like friends I have who does a lot of impressions of Uzi and N.
oh my god.
I'm serial designation N. Nice to meet you.
I
we're
know like 4 voice actors that do this. For N.
I do need to see a clash between Uzi and Genocide Jack. Like maybe they have like knives against each other. They're going back and forth, and Uzi says like,
Bite me.
"Bite." Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, bite.
You read my mind. You read my mind. And
Since you asked so nicely.
and she actually does, with her her sharp ass Vivzy Pop teeth.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
And maybe have N be like, how are you speaking so clearly? Because she has her tongue out the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like to imagine V would just be on like the side eating like
some popcorn or
bolts
whatever.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly,
popcorn.
Mhm.
But whatever the murder drone equivalent would be, like bolts. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just have Kamaru like in the fetal position. Sometimes you're like, what the hell is going on the whole time? Because I feel like that's the most perfect way to
That is
describe her
very much
character.
a
That's
Kamaru's
exactly
character during
how
that
she
game.
acts.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
if you're gonna do this matchup, go all out with like bringing the universes together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
have
I
him fight
just-
off a bunch of Monokumas while you're at it.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
there would be
Uzi-
like
That
a
could be-
stun
Uzi-
available there.
Uzi would be like laughing maniacally as she's doing that, because you know Uzi.
Yeah. Just use the Monokuma corpses with the ultimate solver thing. Just use them
My
as
only-
like projectiles.
My only one question with this is like, how would this fight take place? Because like in the Murder Drones universe, isn't like Earth like destroyed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost all planets are. Well, there's any planet that
Well,
the absolute
there's-
was on have been destroyed.
I mean,
Thanks.
we've
Sin.
seen the pink blood. There, it might not be on Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, you could probably take creative liberties there. Like maybe, okay, have it be set on that island, and like maybe it's snowing as well, so that you could like call back to the Murder Drones aesthetic and have like Kamaru and Toko hunting for Monokumas, and then you could cut to
They mistake Uzi
you could,
and N,
yeah, you
maybe.
cut to Uzi and N like coming out of a dropship or whatever, and like Uzi's like, so this is Earth. Not what it's cracked up to be. like
Yeah,
they're doing some kind of recon.
I can imagine.
It's like all the glitch merch videos where like they'll have N and Uzi on a date. It's like that's their date.
Yeah.
Aw.
Just go to Earth.
Aw.
I could just imagine
Wait a minute.
Uzi just being so excited to kill humans on Earth, but then there's like barely any humans around.
Yeah.
And then they come across.
I can picture N like being attacked by Genocide Jack. It's like, wait, I'm not a mono. Whatever you're talking about. I don't care. I just want to kill.
Yeah,
Wait, I'm not a mo-
I feel like it would be on
I don't
site.
care. You're. Wait. N is exactly Genocide Jack's type.
That is a good point.
Oh god.
For
Oh,
50%,
you boys.
for 50% of the combatants here, it is
Oh,
on
my
site,
boy.
and
Yeah.
you would maybe
Oh,
have like
yeah, no,
you maybe have
it's
N and
true,
Kamaru trying to like calm the situation down at first, but then it escalates, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a fight that also has
Uzi's
like, a lot of banter
Absolute
potential.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Uzi's absolute hatred for humans.
Yeah,
I'd love to imagine that.
You could get like
Yeah.
there's a lot of potential to get like really brutal with the death too, especially since neither of
Oh,
them
murder drones, yeah.
because it's like
You can
it's,
get around
because-
with the pink blood. You don't
Yeah,
have to worry.
exactly.
Murder drones and yeah, Danganronpa. We already know how brutal they can be.
So it's like, as long as you don't have red blood, you can get away with whatever you want. Transformers has been doing this since the 80s.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on. The black oil and the pink blood, that would be really cool aesthetically.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
The visuals that could go with this are hardcore.
So
That and the track would go
Hard-
crazy.
Oh,
hardcore
absolutely.
Oh my
nightcore.
god, yeah, I need
Psycho
like a-
pop
I-
Danganronpa music mixed with
Night-
whatever
oh,
Murder
might be.
Drones has.
Nightcore.
Nightcore.
Yeah, the Nightcore.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god, that would
Have it
go
be a
so-
vocal
it-
track,
it'd be-
it's
It's
just-
yeah, Mad Laugh Riot, but like on a whole nother level.
exactly.
You would hear a bunch,
Yeah.
Just
you would hear
Mad
a bunch
Laugh-
of fucking
just-
so out about
Just
it,
use
put
Mad
8
Laugh
hours on the
Riot. Just
clock.
put it Nightcore.
I
You would just hear like a bunch of fucking so out about it. We put 8 hours on the clock.
Lo-fi with
That shit you
reverb.
hear in like a fucking discussion music in normal trials or something.
oh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-oo.
Oh, it took me a second to realize what you were referencing. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, no, like, hey, if we get, I'm sure we would get plenty of Boomstick ranting about the bullshit that happens in their stories as well, and like Wiz having some like crazy bored trying to connect the lore of murder drones all together.
Oh yeah,
Maybe-
I like Jocelyn's like
Jocelyn should be a like big murder drones fan, and like she's coming in to help them out.
Oh, yeah, that would be
between
sick.
between
Yeah.
her appearance in Silver vs. Trunks and her oh fuck, what was it? I've just blanked on it.
Dark Souls
I think
versus
it was Alex
Skyrim.
versus Dimitri.
No, it was something else. But
Phoenix Raven.
No.
It-
In
it wa-
Guts vs. Dimitri, she was
Yeah.
Ashen Wolves fan.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
she would totally be into Murder Jones. So I would just love to imagine her explaining the lore.
Yeah, that feels like the perfect time to bring her in.
Jocelyn would shop at Hot Topic, unironically.
I mean, shit, you guys have seen her voice actor.
Mm.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Lisa Foyles is like the
Lisa.
ultimate punk rocker.
Yep.
All right. So I just still think this matchup has merit to it.
Yeah.
It would be very
it's
funny.
fun as long as you don't look into it too deeply.
It would be very
I
fun to
see
see
now.
the scaling like escalate like towards the end, and Kamara and Toku are like well, we're fucked.
Yeah, I'm
As
still
the island that they're on gets nuked by Uzi, just like doing a casual like black
the
hole.
black
bomb.
hole.
Yeah, and
I
she's
could
just like,
see
eat
Toko
this,
doing-
suckers!
Toko doing this, like the scissor spirit bomb, and then just that being countered by a black hole. It's just like, eep.
Oh,
Like you know the Team 4-Star bridge scene where it's like,
Oh,
Frieza's
Frieza.
holding up the black ball. It's like, oh,
nom, nom.
somehow I completely forgot about that. Nom nom. Oh my god.
Well, if I were to have any regrets after all the events that have transpired in my wake, it would be that I'm
It's that I'm
dying.
dying.
It's that I'm dying.
All right.
Yeah.
We have one last episode to talk about.
Alrighty.
Unless did you have something else you wanted to say?
Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of this matchup. It's in my
Don't
top
blame me,
5
it's
favorite.
cool.
Yeah.
I will say,
That's
you've
all.
opened my eyes.
I still need to watch Murder Drones, but this seems like it has merit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes, so like it's like
Mhm.
an afternoon.
It's
watch,
easy
I'd
to
say.
catch up on.
Yeah, definitely.
And be sure to watch plenty of lore videos when you're done.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, I had to watch a lore video like immediately after finishing Murder Jones. I'm like, what happened? What was this?
Also, listen to the soundtrack
Yeah.
of Murder Drones.
Indeed,
mostly
yes,
need
yes.
I need to like
I won't
like
fall
this at
down.
the end
You
was,
need
like-
me.
was like mainly in the synth stuff, but like I'll watch a lower video about that. Not important.
All right, so we have one last thing to talk about, and I'm gonna level with you guys. On paper, this seems like a really big one that I'm bringing up out of nowhere to be talking about, and like it seems like we could spend hours and hours on it. There's a reason I'm bringing it up right now, because I want to focus on a specific subject that has been brought up recently. Mario versus Sonic.
Oh, God.
Have you-
We're ending it off with a bang.
Have you guys
I
Three
see.
Mario matchups
Have-
today. I love it.
have you guys been on Twitter recently?
What do you mean? We had one Donkey Kong matchup and one Yoshi matchup.
Yeah.
I
They're
have
completely
escaped Twitter
different
ever since a certain
series.
event.
I have
Unfortunately,
This is Smash
yes.
Bros.
I
Yeah.
have not,
Unfortunately-
so I'm
Eric,
gonna need some
unfortunately,
context.
But yes, I've been on Twitter recently. I know what's been going on. Recently.
Yeah, so Flip,
yeah.
okay,
I'm not on Twitter, so you're gonna have to
Yeah,
fill me in.
same.
it has
Yeah.
been a fucking civil war lately of the most
Really?
insane slander I've ever seen, like ever direct. Like it feels like we are reaching levels of Genesis does what Nintendo don't, of like personal mudslinging going on right now.
My goodness.
There has been like one of the biggest ones was a quote retweet of that one 3D animation that somebody made of Fire Flower Mario going up against Super Sonic, and like towards the end Sonic is like speed blitzing into oblivion, and so people have been using that to be like this is why Mario vs Sonic doesn't work, because like this is scaling goes insanely hard, and then you got people quote retweeting that using the quote from Bowser vs Eggman of being like Sonic is more outwardly with its feats, whereas the Mario world is a lot more cartoony. And then some animator made a version of the scene from Invincible
Yes.
where Omni-Man grabs like the guy's face, Red Rush's face, and like is about to like crush him into oblivion. But then somebody also made another thing of Sonic running up to Mario and crushing his head and into a bloody paste right in front of Peach, Luigi, and Yoshi and everyone. And
What is wrong with y'all?
I mean,
Every-
oh my god,
Every
like
story I hear about this makes me so glad that I got off Twitter.
Sonic fans.
No, it's like not just Sonic fans. Mario fans have been just as bad. Like, it is the most insane civil
Nintendo
war.
fanboys can be just as toxic. I will say that.
Like, if you guys wanna like get a good summary of it, like Gumball Viking has done a pretty good job of like retweeting most of the things. Oh, and also, the anti-feats is a really good one.
Don't forget the Zombomb sandwich.
Somebody brought up that cutscene from New Super Mario Bros. U where Bowser's giant claw punches Mario, Luigi, and everyone and throws them away, and they like brought that up as an anti-feat, and Gumball was like, fuck what Mario and Luigi are doing. Like, why didn't Peach do anything? Like, she just like sat there and watched, and.
Yeah, and then like people are responding back with the clip from Lost World where
Yes.
one of the Deadly Six smacks Sonic with a sandwich and like that like knocks him out, like not knocks him out, but like it,
I
like,
mean, if
does
we're
hurt.
talking about like anti-feats, Mario gets killed by a Goomba and Sonic gets killed by spikes.
Exactly, but
Like,
Yeah.
it's really.
we can't use all game mechanics to measure people anymore.
I've seen like some people say like, oh, but Mario can't like I don't know, fucking react to Sonic's attacks, but then he just shows like the fucking Mario and Luigi like reaction time button.
Well, because it also it became also a debate of reaction speed versus travel speed, of like how important one is compared to the other, and somebody getting into the reaction speed doesn't mean shit, all right? Imagine if a bullet is coming toward me. I have the reactionary power to see it coming towards me. It doesn't matter, though, if I'm not fast enough to move out of the way of the bullet. What are you guys talking about on your reactionary speed shit? Like, get out of here.
Twitter is a hellscape, and I'm glad that I left.
Yay! I unfortunately I had to go back in order to promote my new demo reel, so I am back in the Twitter train. But I have not opened the app,
but like the one time I did to check that, like, I think it was XVX tagged me in the Carnage versus Carmine thing. I like went up to check. First thing that popped up on my feed was somebody being pissy, and I'm like, yeah, I'm shutting this real quick.
Yeah.
I'm crazy enough to rage bait power scalers, but shippers, no.
I mean, I've said, I think I don't know where I've said this, but I've said this. Versus debaters are just homicidal crack shippers.
True.
I would say the same for power
and I stand by
scalers
that
entirely.
One of my favorite memes was based off of the reactionary speed thing. So they made a death battle of Little Mac versus the sandwich from Lost World, and then Jonathan.
Oh my!
What now?
Because it's like.
I think I've seen the sandwich.
I'm be right back.
And then Jonathan threw his hat. Jonathan threw their hat into the ring and was like, "Okay, I'm putting this all to bed. We could clearly see Eggman picking up this sandwich in Sonic Unleashed, and he's like eating it. So he is faster than a sandwich, meaning, and Sonic scales to Eggman, meaning he is above sandwich level."
Jonathan, man.
Mom's sandwich versus Doc Brown's chocolate bar.
Yes, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, that's actually perfect. Woo!
To summarize, the slandering that has been going on Twitter is really dumb.
Yeah.
All that is to say, Cell versus Metal Sonic is it has
crazy.
It has like it had a splash effect on the community.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Most matchups do, but like I feel like we've got Sonic fans versus Dragon Ball fans, and the salt mines are a-flowing. I don't doubt that.
Yeah, just like I'm not gonna let the waiting period ruin it for me, but like my god, it's.
Oh,
like,
I haven't.
Like,
I've not like.
It is.
I barely even checked
out
like.
there.
I barely even
heard
checked
about it
the
until now.
freaking. I barely
this is the
checked
first
the
time I've ever
BBJ.
heard of this slander.
I only have Twitter just to show off my artwork, and that's pretty much it. Because I'm gonna.
That's all I've done with Twitter myself.
It's been really like I've been okay. So I found I found the tweet that started it all. So
Oh god.
somebody posted okay, so somebody said, if you had to pick one death battle for them to completely redo, what would it be? It was responded with a quote retweet of somebody posting Mario vs. Sonic. worst milestone episode. It's not even close. Like, you know, fair enough. Like, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
But
I
then
don't
somebody
disagree with that.
quote retweeted that and said Mario versus Sonic is genuinely Homelander versus Omni-Man type of unfair fight to Mario.
Okay.
He genuinely
Oh,
has
okay.
nothing.
Hold up there,
Hold on.
buddy.
He genuinely has nothing on Sonic, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. The fight would realistically go like
Congratulations,
this.
you've rage baited the internet.
Okay.
And then he
Okay.
showed the video that somebody made of Mario, the 3D animation of Mario versus Sonic, and of Sonic like speed blitzing Mario at the end.
Yeah, like listen, I'm a massive Sonic fan, but I gotta admit, like it is way more debatable than people think. And and I'm not even that much of a Mario fan, but hearing that pisses me off.
And
But just not in the same degree.
to be fair, the guy does have a little bit of self-awareness because he replied to it being like, oh, this became so much bigger than I hoped. I think I might be cooked. And he responded with the gif of the dog quietly accepting its fate, like eyes closed.
It's like the peacefully just shutting his eyes in a field.
It's like, I'm accepting my fate. This is, I brought this upon myself.
Or just
Yeah,
like the
this-
thing from, I
what
think
have
it was
I
Final
what have
Fantasy
I wrought?
14, the guy smiling as he gets incinerated.
Yeah, or Ben Singer as a DJ in Blade vs.
Oh,
Buffy.
Yeah.
Mario fans are low-key the best flavor of delusional because how would your normal man who happens to jump high and consume drugs beat a hedgehog faster than the speed of sound,
Oh
dog?
my goodness.
We're really going back to 2010s, really?
Yeah, this is like late
Jesus
2000s, early
God.
2010s level of like just like internet like dumb like stuff.
Swear to God.
Oh yeah.
Slater so bad and misunderstood both franchises.
Oh yeah, and it was from CAD Productions who said, "Let me ask y'all, what's the purpose of a reactionary speed if you can't move as quick to react to it?" And then he brought up the gun and
Oh,
bullet thing that I mentioned.
I just saw the meme, Yoshe, but meet the Sonic community. They have an inferiority complex. Meet the Mario community. They have a superiority complex. Together, they can't take a joke.
Fucking
Yeah, no,
joke.
that is so accurate though. It's
Do-
so accurate.
I do think he brings up a good point towards the end where it's like, so for Mario to be as effective, he has to dodge Sonic before he moves, and since everyone agrees Sonic is faster, then what good is a reactionary speed if the motherfucker isn't fast enough to act upon it? Which, like, I get
Well,
that.
there's also-
I get that to an extent because it's like, I do think it is there is sometimes a bit of
That's kind of the whole spider sense debate.
Like
you can see it
superfluity
coming, That
to-
doesn't mean he can dodge it.
yeah, exactly. Like
It's
there's
also, it's also like the thing where it's like, okay, you're that much faster than a person, but then what if the other person's tougher than you? It doesn't matter how fast you are if you're punching
Yeah.
a brick wall.
that is what it mostly comes down to, I believe. Mario versus Sonic power scale debate when the Zomom sandwich gif gets pulled up and it's Squidward like the glass shattering a bunch of times, his eyes get really big, his nose gets small.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah, I posted a thumbnail in the chat if you want to show it of Mario
Yeah,
Sonic.
wasn't this literally like the result of Omni-Man versus Bardock, where it's like, oh, Bardock was faster, but he literally could not hurt Omni-Man.
Yeah, that was the logic they went with for that episode,
That's
right?
so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
We're
Which is
relying on
We can't
anti-feats, bro.
keep. We got our Bardock versus Omni-Man rage out during the last episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for this,
For the matchup
I wouldn't
itself.
mind this getting
Yeah.
the Goku versus Superman 3 treatment.
Yeah, and all
be-
things considered, I still do want
be
them to
cool.
do this one again.
Same.
Just
Yeah.
again,
Personally-
leave out Archie. We don't need Archie.
Yeah, we don't need
yeah,
Archie.
no. Yeah,
Actually, considering
Bring in IDW.
Miyamoto said Paper Mario is canon, we might need Archie.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. You see,
A
personally
Paper
for
Mario
me,
feels weird.
It is.
I
it is
mean, it's
definitely
got
weird,
that
yeah.
whole fan that shadows the Earth feet.
Maybe. Interesting.
Also, Carrick, I posted
say-
a thumbnail in that chat if you want to show it.
Oh,
for Mario Sonic.
yes, I can.
Like
I can
you've
definitely
seen the like Smash Bracket crossover Coliseum Paper Mario versus Archie Sonic, right?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that.
the one that's wrong by its own logic.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's another discussion.
Yeah.
Sorry. What did you say, Flip?
I was just saying, like, we've talked about how Paper Mario scaling gets weird, and we've seen the Paper Mario versus Archie Sonic crossover Coliseum thing.
Yes,
You
yes,
see,
yes,
the
that's
thing,
right.
the thing to note though is that what's accepted is that the first 3 games of the Paper Mario series, those are written in a way in which that can be regular Mario. It's just in a different setting. It's everything afterwards, like Sticker Star, Color Splash, and Origami King, where like that's where Paper Mario.
That is
becomes, like,
very
its own
paper
identity.
paper.
Right.
Paper. Yeah, if you personally have to ask me,
also Paper Jam.
Yeah, true. I'm not really like asking that much for a remake, like a Goku vs Superman 3 style version of this matchup, because one, I'm one of the only few people who actually likes Mario vs Sonic 2, but 2 is also like not much has happened really since.
I mean,
like
if we're gonna be honest, Bowser vs Eggman is Mario vs Sonic 3.
In a sense.
In a sense, yeah.
Here's the thing. I think Mario himself has plenty of new things to talk about. Like they have all that crisp
Wonder stuff,
all that crisp new footage to use from the movies as well. I think before Mario vs Sonic happens, I think we need at least one more mainline Sonic game on the level of Sonic Frontiers that gives him something big.
Honestly, giving him Sonic Frontiers new fighting style, that would be so cool.
Yes.
I mean,
exactly.
honestly, I think we also just need a new mainline Mario game too before like I would consider doing Mario vs Sonic 3, because like it's been a while since the last mainline Mario game, or at least 3D mainline Mario.
I stand by that. I'm glad they're doing Cell vs Metal Sonic now. I think they should do Shadow vs Mewtwo next, and then do Mario vs Sonic.
No, then give us a good Tails episode.
Oh,
I mean, honestly, I would rather have like a bunch of other Sonic characters.
Give us Tails versus Coco, cowards.
Well, hey, I alluded to it before. We'll definitely talk about Tails versus Coco another time.
I'd want a new Tails episode. I want a new Knuckles episode. I'd probably want a Blaze episode. Like Blaze is kind of overdue.
Yeah, Blaze.
I think Amy versus Sakura would be fun.
And Amy episode 2. Yeah, the point is that like I would just rather have like.
I mean, I like the matchup itself, Amy versus Ramona. It's just the episode that was kind of not good.
I think Sakura needs one where they focus mostly on her how she's portrayed in the manga, so that
that's Sakura.
Not tsundere.
Yeah, not the
Sakura.
studio. How do you say that studio name? Paris.
Tsundere.
Also, we're talking about Sonic characters.
Studio Perot, Sakura, which is terrible.
While we're talking about Sonic characters, there are rumors this year that there might be a new Sonic game called Sonic Eclipse. I don't know too much about it.
Oh my goodness.
They're most likely fake. I'm only taking it with a grain of salt, but it is somewhat possible.
It's like you ask the creators what the premise is like and this one Sonic punches the sun.
I mean, he did just
fun.
punch the moon in Frontiers.
Sonic punches. Sonic was too hot, so he ran to the sun and punched it.
Who the fuck you think he is, Superman?
No, he ran to it. He didn't fly to it.
He was in base 4.
It's like the end of that one SpongeBob episode where Patrick runs on the sun's rays and runs directly to the sun.
Yeah.
And we know he got all the way to it because he came back with his butt on fire. It's like, oh, too much light.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I love shit like that. I mean, hey, if Boomstick can run to Jupiter, I think Sonic should be able to run to the sun.
I didn't do that with like a Speed Force thing.
Yeah, Speed Force.
Yeah,
like,
Speed Force.
Speed Force.
That is correct. So, you guys can see why I brought up this
This one's
matchup
good
now.
to talk about just to point and laugh at the insanity of Twitter.
Yeah, like one of these. I think one of these days we will talk about Mario vs Sonic 3 more in earnest. Probably after they do Shadow vs Mewtwo as an episode, because that's a matter of when, not if.
I think in general, though, I think like ever since Mario vs Sonic 2, I think my perspective of the matchup has changed to where like I think it can still work as a death battle episode, but like it's kind of in a similar boat to how Flip described Spamton versus Fawful, where I feel like it's just better as a general versus idea, where like you can really get into like the fun antics of the series. Like
it doesn't need to be scaled. We just want to see the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I way more so prefer the general just crossover aspect of the matchup rather than like actually analyzing these two in versus, because man, Analyzing these universes is such a headache. I've really grown to hate it.
And I just
Mario
this
really
is one of
is
those
like
things where
the
I
Mickey
feel
Mouse.
like I really want to do like my own versus series, but like
Aw.
I don't know if I have like the budget or like I have. You know, and I'm not even gonna say anything. I have an idea. I
Alright.
just have to workshop it.
Yeah. Well, we'll pitch it. We'll pitch it to Nebula Theater. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Honestly, if I had a chance at getting a matchup in there, I think pitching to Nebula would probably be my best shot.
Yeah. Obviously with how
I
much
get VA privilege now.
exactly.
Yeah.
You already do.
Look forward to Subaru versus Cosma, everyone. But with
Yep.
with this one, it's like we could literally dedicate an entire episode to Mario versus Sonic, and I don't think people would like be upset by that.
Yeah,
I'd be down.
over the years, I've just had
Hell of a lot to say.
over the years, I've like I haven't been working on like a script of the matchup per se, but just like general ideas that like I always just like to like think of about like oh, what about in this idea? Like, what if I have like Mario riding a shell versus Sonic riding an extreme gear, like or even just like or something like
Mario
what if, like,
Kart versus Crossworlds.
Yeah, or like, what if Sonic comes across a sword so he can fight against Mario with the hammer, a la Black Knight?
I mean, like he has Caliburn.
yeah, that's
Ooh.
well in the storybook.
We're
game.
Bringing in the storybook series.
I might draw Excalibur Sonic. Like that design goes fucking hard.
The Excalibur Sonic is so cool.
But yeah, like it's stuff
I
that,
do-
like, I'm, like stuff that I would talk about with like the interest of the matchup, like from a more like general, just like crossover
Right.
aesthetic, more so like
Mhm.
how you would actually like Death Metal would actually analyze them.
I adored that moment from Sonic versus Fox. Ready, Excalibur? Let's give it everything we've got.
Yeah.
that was
The
perfect way to
track
end
from
it.
that one is so good too.
Hey,
I'm going
yeah.
all the way.
Hmm.
Pedal to the metal, reach another level.
And hey, there you go. That's another reason to do it. I need to hear Brandon's version of a Sonic Frontiers song, but
I mean, they did
where it's
finish
where
with
it's
Mario.
focused on
No,
Sonic.
less a Frontier song, more a Crush 40 song.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
yeah.
'cause he just started a band with the
Johnny.
lead,
I'm-
Johnny.
I'm still calling it out. I'm still calling it that Johnny's gonna be on Cell versus Metal Sonic.
Same,
Oh, absolutely
same,
he is.
definitely.
Absolutely
I'm
he is.
calling it.
You can quote me on that.
It's only been a fucking week, and I'm already more geeking out about it. As we keep thinking about
Well,
Mhm.
I really hope that you guys look forward to our reaction to Cell versus Metal Sonic, and
We's gonna be.
if you guys are on Twitter and you've seen like everything that I've talked about here, I'll probably try to throw up some screenshots like as we're talking about it to give a bit of context. But if you guys do come across that, remember it's not that deep. It's chaos. Be kind. These are games made for kids. Let's just
It's
be
chaos
cool.
control.
It's chaos control.
Yeah.
Be chaos controlled, indeed.
Don't
Literally.
be uncontrollable
Not perfect
chaos.
chaos
Be
either.
chaos
Hate is
controlled.
lame.
So
Also,
yeah,
if I may,
go ahead.
I have one last thing to say. I've come with an announcement. With Perfect Cell vs. Metal Sonic being 3 weeks away, I am making my own fan comic or mini comic, and it'll take a while, but I can assure you that I meant it when I said I am going all out. I already made my animated portrait, and now I'm going to make this the best I can. And I have voice actors for this. Perfect Cell, voiced by everyone's favorite, Flip D Switch.
Howdy.
And with Neo Metal Sonic, a new one, Danger Man.
Danger Man, is this gonna be your voice acting debut? I'm curious.
Possibly. I've done a couple auditions on like stuff like casting call clubs or something like that. But
Heck of
I
a
haven't really
debut,
done-
I gotta say.
Yeah,
So would this be
like,
would
this
this
would
be your
my
first?
full-on one?
Gotcha. Okay, I'm looking for. This is gonna be on the level of Charlie being cast as Sonar. Of everybody's like, oh my gosh, what a pull!
I was gonna voice Neo myself, but then I thought maybe I'll save that for like a future type ordeal.
Yeah.
It's but I'm super down for Danger and Flip just to go all out.
I'm excited to hear it. It's gonna be.
Yeah, let's
it's gonna
hope
be
I
really good.
finish it before the episode comes out, because like if I don't,
I mean,
I
even
would
if you
love
don't,
to
you're
show
right.
it off, like right before the episode premieres. I would love to feature
Yes.
it on.
You're
the
gonna have a
reaction
lot
video.
of our stuff to show off.
Oh yeah,
yes.
We're gonna have to start like 20 minutes in advance now that I think about it. Oh my god.
Mhm.
I just went an hour in advance.
Ah.
And also one more thing, if we're doing another retrospective, I call dibs on Cell Metal, like no question.
Oh yeah.
No
Yeah,
objections here.
Last episode.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yes.
thank you all so much for joining us. We went on quite the tirade here. We appreciate y'all being patient, and we hope you all look forward to our Cell vs. Metal Sonic reaction. And members, we will be talking about your matchups once again next time, like towards the end of the episode, like we did before.
Mhm.
That post should be live now, and we're very excited to get to all that. And we have some very fun plans for Trash Picks Talk going forward. So be cool, be kind, be chill, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you
Bye.
later. so much.
Y'all
for
later.
watching our video.
Thank you so much for
Good.
playing my video.
Raccoon Bro.
Raccoon Pro voice actor.
I'd give Raccoon Bro VA a 240 out of 10.
I love Raccoon Bro.